let's do a cheers to the Sobeys Safeway Liquor Beer podcast.
We ride again.
I love you guys.
Careful, that cake's hot.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! It's the 6 o'clock and check-in. Come on, let's go. It's the AM nasty big hello. Red Hot Nielson Show. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Feliz Navidad
Here she come now, say money, money.
Let's go!
Shoot 'em down, turn around, come on, money.
Let's go!
Hey, she give me love and I feel alright now.
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
You gotta toss and turn and feel alright.
Inconceivable.
And I feel alright. I say yeah.
And here he is, having the time of his life.
Yeah, 'cause you make me feel so good.
I'm thinking on back.
So good. So good. So fine. So fine.
My storm's the precious for your sake.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was
Hey, 6 o'clockers, check in, get caught!
Shotgun dead and I'll come on morning.
Hey, 6 o'clockers, check in, get caught!
Don't stop cooking as I feel alright now.
Hey, 6 o'clockers, check in, get caught!
Don't stop now, come on morning, come on, yeah. I say yeah, 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 yeah. Gotta see you make me feel so good, so good. When I feel alright,
You are pathetic!
you're so fine, you're so good. I feel alright, I say yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm Zach Hyman of the Edmonton Oilers.
She's so tenacious.
Hope you guys enjoy it.
Revving up his engine, listen to the crowd just roar. No reason for tension, Zach is gonna shoot and score. Hyman's in the scoring zone. Right into the scoring zone. Signed for 7 years, now he's playing by McDavid's side. He's got you jumping out of your seat 'cause of that look in his eyes. Hyman's in the scoring zone. He'll take you right into that scoring zone.
Hey everyone, I'm Zach Hyman of the Edmonton Oilers.
She's so tenacious.
Hope you guys enjoy it.
Revving up his engine, listen to the crowd just roar. No reason for tension, Zach is gonna shoot and score. Hyman's in scoring zone. Right into the scoring zone. Signed for 7 years, now he's playing by McDavid's side. He's got you jumping out of your seat 'cause of that look in his eyes.
Hey everyone, I'm Zach Hyman of the Edmonton Oilers.
She's so tenacious.
Hope you guys enjoy it.
Revving up his engine, listen to the crowd just roar. No reason for tension, Zach is gonna shoot and score. Hyman's in the scoring zone. Right into the scoring zone. Signed for 7 years, now he's playing by McDavid's side. He's got you jumping out of your seat 'cause of that look in his eyes. Hyman's in the scoring zone. He'll take you right into that. He's a winner. Stuart Skinner. Get on your feet, he can't be beat. He's a winner, Stuart Skinner. Oh, what a treat. Get out your seat. The haters went silent, they've got nothing to say. Real fans are on their feet applauding his play. He's locking it down between the pipes. He's just shutting the door every night. Other teams, they don't know what to do, so say it with me, his name is Stu. He's a winner, Stuart Skinner. He's a winner. He is the goalie man who hides behind a mask. Not one man can see just how to score on he. No more scoring goals on Mr. Tamboto. No more. No more. No more. No more. No more scoring. He's a winner, Stuart Skinner. Get on your feet, he can't be beat. He's a winner, Stuart Skinner. Oh, what a treat. Get out your seat. The haters went silent, they've got nothing to say. Real fans are on their feet, applauding his play. He's locking it down between the pipes. He's just shutting the door every night. Other teams, they don't know what to do, so say it with me, his name is Stu. He's your winner, Stuart Skinner. He's not like Luster, we love his duster. He's a winner.
6:13. We are here. We are here today. For those of you listening on 95.7 Cruise FM, you're thinking, oh man, I don't even know if the host showed up today. They're just playing songs all day.
Yeah, it does sound like Cruise.
Yeah.
Regular
just
Cruise
music.
rotation.
Music over and over.
I mean, that's what they play all
I
the
should have
time.
just hopped in and been like, all right, coming up next, we're going to spin a track from
Crash Test
2024. Once there was this team who couldn't win. Yeah. Anyway, they got the dub last night.
Hey.
Hey, 4-1.
Hey.
Just like all three of us predicted yesterday at the end of the show. My goodness. And hey, who wants conches today, right? Trev yesterday basically said he hates me because I'm not giving out enough conches lately.
That's what I heard.
So let's do that today. We've got a few Here we go. Fergie's Prostate says, can we get a conch for Hyman, please?
Yeah, sure. What about Conch for McDavid?
Oh, McDavid.
Hey.
Why about Conch McDavid today, too? If you have any other conches,
Oh, it's draft day.
Oh, it is draft day.
If I may, EST Christmas Mixer Night.
Oh, it's
third annual.
Christmas party
Third
night.
annual.
Is this enough conches for you, Trev?
I do.
Are you happy now?
What's the record for most in the 6 o'clock?
I don't know, but
I'm
we're
sure
gonna set
gonna
it.
smash it today.
Fellas, can I get a conch for YouTube, Trev, for suggesting more conches?
Yay.
It was very brave of him to stand up and ask for more, and I think he deserves it for shoveling the grass to get to the gas meter. All right, there
It's
you go.
the meme of that guy standing up in court. You know that?
Oh, yeah.
I think there should be more conches.
Yeah, that
Very
guy.
brave, yeah.
I have that clip. Where is that
That's
clip?
great, yeah.
How many conches should we play today?
Quite a few times.
50 times?
More.
100 times?
More.
200 times?
More.
500 times?
Probably.
How many times did Hyman score in the Wings last night?
Quite a few times.
50 times?
More.
100 times?
More.
200 times?
More.
500 times?
Probably.
There you go.
That's the one I was.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
How many assists did McDavid get last night?
Oh, man, it was a good one.
Quite a few times.
50 times?
More.
100 times?
More.
200 times?
More.
500 times?
Probably.
Chris Sadaway is in.
Probably.
Says, can I get a conch for the early bird bet? Hey, not even the early bird bet. Early bird bet hits plus 320. Jay's play of the day hits plus 400. And Maddie and Huss put together a 3-gamer NHL parlay on the Lock Shop yesterday, and that hit at 6-1. So, Play Alberta, I think, is probably doing okay. But we took him to the cleaners last night. Conch for that as well. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, how many hits combined Frederick and Podkolzin last night?
Wait.
Quite a few times.
50 times?
More.
100 times?
More.
200 times?
More.
500 times?
Probably.
All right, 780-218-9999.
You're going to have to get to all these conch requests. now.
We can look, man. Even I
everybody's...
understand beating a bit to death, but even that's probably too
gates
much.
are opened.
Dr. John says, we need Dusty's reaction of Reed last night saying on the show that Quinn was the moderator of the draft and Dusty's the commissioner. Oh, Reed Wilk is just coming in with fire.
He is.
He is.
And he will be.
What's his deal lately?
He's got a deal. He showed me his draft yesterday. We have our draft boards.
It's a draft. Conch for draft day.
Yeah. He comes up to me yesterday with a piece of paper like this, and I go, "Is this a note? You give me a note?"
Yeah.
He goes, "No, my draft."
Oh boy.
So he's got it all down on like a napkin.
Really?
He's, I don't think we talk about Tom and Jason and all that.
Yeah.
I think Reed will be filling a gap.
Really?
Today, yeah, in that.
Man, the other drafts he's been like highly entertaining and very
No,
calm.
but he keeps doing the whole. I'm not gonna. He goes, the nerd draft I was excited for. I really, that was my wheelhouse. He goes, but this one. So I think he's looking to kind of take it off the rails. He wants to get it a little dirty. He
Really?
wants to take it into like.
He wants to muck it up.
He wants because
Oh,
he doesn't
boy.
think he can win on merit.
Why wouldn't he be able to win on merit?
I don't know. He said he's not a Christmas, and I thought he was like a film buff.
I thought he was a film buff as well.
So put your
We'll see.
goggles on.
We'll
today,
see we'll see where this goes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I thought it was going to be a nice, smooth, easy draft. It's an easy draft to prep for. I thought.
Yeah.
I thought.
I'm
I mean,
still
a
kinda
couple
going
Google
through the-
searches if you need. Outside of that, you'll be okay. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Oh man, you are on the clock with the first overall pick. Do you know where you're going?
Correct. Kind of.
Are you going movie? You're going to go movie, right?
Well, I think you have to when you're looking at the marquee, right? Like, I mean, that's
the
kind
movie
of
thing's at the top. Yeah.
the trick to the draft. But you mentioned too, the rest of the categories near the bottom or halfway through all require just one.
Yeah.
And if you can move quick on those,
well, some of them are pretty thin, I think.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like, I think this draft comes down to draft strategy more so than some other drafts.
Yeah.
Like in a lot of other drafts, there's tons of things at all the categories. There's a couple categories I've identified that probably need to be moved on slightly earlier than others.
Yeah. Or you'll be Googling like Tommy
So,
in the ninth round.
We'll see how it plays out. But Lieutenant Eric is on the clock. If you are listening on 95.7 Cruise FM, we're doing a draft of Christmas movies today. It will be on the Hangout from 9 to 11, hosted by Matthew Awanek, former commissioner. overseen by current commissioner Quinn Phillips. It'll be myself, Reed Wilkins, Lieutenant Eric, and young Benny. And we'll see how Benny does in his first draft as
Just
well.
kind of sliding under the radar here as well.
We don't know
again, a true wild card.
being a really controversial guy heading into this draft.
Might work in his favor.
We'll have to see. What. And I thought we were just going to chill in there, have a big kumbaya.
Christmas,
Everybody have a good time.
Some nog.
Maybe I do need to not talk again in this draft.
I think it's best if we just kind of.
I'm going to bite my lip the whole time.
But you are the commish, according to Reed.
Look, here's the thing. I do a bunch of the paperwork because if I don't, it doesn't get done.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I put together the draft order sheets. I put together the individual sheets.
Well, they're already done.
If I don't get that done,
Just print them out.
they're just not going to do it.
I'll get Maddie to
It took
do
me
it.
like half an hour yesterday getting all those sheets together.
Bryce the Sparky says, Maddie, my commish. He should
I can't
be doing
believe we're
that. That
getting
should
to
be
a
his
point where there's a push for a Wannick to become commissioner.
full reinstatement.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
All right. If you're watching over on YouTube today, hammer the thumbs up for us. That would be greatly appreciated. The Edmonton Oilers pick up the win over the Detroit Red Wings. Can they make it 3 in a row? Montreal and Toronto coming up on a back-to-back this weekend. We'll see if they can. We'll see if they can get the job done there. The Nielson Show today and every day. I'm going no mouse again today. I was doing some stuff at home
Back on the pad.
on a desk, and I left my mouse there. So anyway, I think we're going to be okay on the mouse pad today. The touch pad. Nielson Show brought to you by Weiss Johnson.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Hopefully your furnaces are working. Mine kept every night when I go to bed when it's that cold
give
out,
it a
I
kiss?
go, I hope it's still good in the morning.
I go down and give it a kiss.
That's it. Right on the
Open mouth.
Right,
Yeah. Like I kind of.
you French kiss the furnace.
Well, you got to treat them right. I think even I mean, it's all molecules, right? So even like things like your car or your furnace, like they do have a bit of a. You got to show them a bit of love, not too much.
I think about it, that furnace is stuck in that room in the basement where
it's
it's
lonely.
dark all the
It's dark.
time.
It's
That does suck.
working around the clock.
I'll nap in the basement, and it's right next to the furnace room. It's very comforting when I hear that thing fire up. I'm
Right?
like, oh, I'm nice and cozy.
Hello, old friend.
Oh, yeah. As I'm laying in bed, 12 feet from the furnace, I go, hello, my friend, we meet again. Creed coming back to town. Rock and Thunder,
Yeah.
or Thunder Rock,
Yeah.
Rock Thunder, or whatever it is. It's going to be a big one. Weiss Johnson, Edmonton's Train Home Comfort Specialist for nearly 50 years. Make your home comfortable now for all seasons. With Weiss Johnson and Train, it's hard to stop a train. Visit WJSportsTalk.com today, and if anything goes wrong with your furnace, put in the call to Weiss Johnson. They will have a team there to get you back on track immediately. You can text us in the Paris Jewelers inbox. Maybe you have a conch request today. Who knows? 780-218-9999. That's 780-218-9999. Propose now. Pay later for all of those holiday proposals. You were a holiday proposal guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Be like Rick.
Yeah, we're around that date.
Get
here, I
engaged
guess,
during the holidays here. ParisJewelers.com. They are Canadian family owned. You can visit them at West Edmonton Mall, Kingsway, Londonderry, Sherwood Park Mall, and St. Albert Center. One of your text messages will emerge from the hundreds of text messages we will receive today and win the Royal Pizza Text of the Day. Still making it great with the best and freshest ingredients you'll find. Top-notch service over 55 years. Order online today, www.royalpizza.ca, or visit one of their 14 locations in the Edmonton area.
Royal Pizza.
Zach Hyman is still great.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
Zach Hyman is
works.
still
Yeah.
great. I think that works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good to know. Good to know it works. Let's lay out the show for you today. It's going to be a fun one. It's Friday, in draft mode. Yeah.
It cracks the pack.
Oh, we got lots to do. ProLux Lighting song coming up. That's always exciting. We'll have your morning announcements coming up. That's going to include Lieutenant Eric's 12 Days of Christmas, day number 7.
I can't believe it.
ProLux Lighting morning after show, just after 6:30. We're going to crack some more Advent packs for Wayne Sports Cards. Chris Johnston's going to join us. He's our GS Construction hockey insider today. He'll be on that Firehouse Subs hotline. Play Alberta early bird bet. We're going to put together a little 3-gamer. The Chalky Boys are back.
Mercy.
Enough. We can't take any more. Oh, we got them good yesterday. Yes, if you were riding with us yesterday, You are laughing. That's a good for the Italian Center just after 7:30 today. Mike Garafolo is going to join us. He's our NFL insider for Mobile One. And then we'll get into the third hour. Kind of easy trivia. 3 questions too many. The Alberta Blue Cross courageous moment. Sobeys and Safeway Liquor Beer of the Week. Darren from Arcadia is going to be in. We're going to be diving into their Vienna Pilsner.
Oh, baby.
And probably a little bit more. Marmot Basin Snow Report and the wrap for William Huff. Yes, it is a good one. Today, the 6 o'clock hour today and every day, brought to you by Ewell, where Dave probably drove home yesterday. Dave from Ewell barely made it to work.
Eh? Yeah.
Barely made it to work yesterday. It was running low on gas. Amateur hour. Rookie mistake.
Ewell, your partner in power.
Yes. Ewell, your power play specialists. They've got the gear you need for your next electrical project. With 3 Edmonton area locations, you can order online anytime. Ewell.ca. Ewell, your Edmonton-based partner and powered source for all things electrical. All right, morning announcements. We know it's draft day here. That's going to be a lot of fun. Oilers last night get the job done against the Detroit Red Wings. We'll dive into that even deeper with your Prolux Lighting morning after show coming up. How was the Thursday nighter at Selly Sports Bar and Lounge?
Baby, carnival atmosphere again, and I want to thank everyone for coming down. Of course, Francis, Carlos, the Pickle Boys there in full get up and go. VR Mont. This was it was like a Mount Rushmore of nasty guests.
What?
You had VR Montenegro, you had Tube Socks, and we were pissing our pants laughing all night long. Hey, boys. And Jay and Jocelyn were there as well. Jay got on the Pickle Show. He went and sees, so he does this thing where he sits by himself.
Okay.
And he sets up the phone, so he goes on this stupid show, but he puts the phone by the menu. So he's like yelling at a menu, and people there who don't know him think like, this guy's nuts, right? So that was funny. And then Casino Dealer Jay shows up.
Yes,
like a prince riding in on a stallion. He swoops in.
I think they call those a steed.
2 minutes left in the football game, and he goes, "I get the bill." He goes, "I'll take that."
No.
And I said, "Jay,
no,
it's not necessary." And
what?
He says, "No, man.
It just came down to buy your dinner, and that's it."
Pretty
incredible.
much.
What an incredible move.
Turned around and left. So it was a great night. Steak sandwich and spring rolls.
Oh, you didn't mess around last night.
I was a little hungry.
Good for you, man.
Yeah. And and the Diet Pepsi was flowing.
Oh, this guy is copious amounts of Diet Pepsi on Thursday nights.
Luke, our server, a great guy. He just kept feeding it. Like Vera Montenegro must have had like 16 Diet Pepsis.
What?
He had to say that's enough.
Who are you guys? Huss?
It's great off the gun. It hits differently off the gun. Bottled diet,
it's just different coming off.
Different
that
off
tab.
the gun, man.
That's good. All right, let's do Lieutenant Eric's 12 Days of Christmas this morning, shall we? I hit day 6 yesterday. It was classic. Have to say, I got home. My kids were like, "I can't believe Eric did that." Like, they thought it was best.
Oh yeah.
So let's get to day number 7 of Lieutenant Eric's 12 Days of Christmas. It's gonna be good.
On the first day of Christmas, EST gave to me the thermostat at 25 degrees. On the second day of Christmas, EST gave to me too many pizzas and the thermostat at 25 degrees. On the third day of Christmas, EST gave to me 3-piece Popeye's chicken, too many pizzas and the thermostat at 25 degrees. On the fourth day of Christmas, EST gave to me 4 drafties drafting 3-piece Popeye's chicken, too many pizzas, and the thermostat at 25 degrees. On the 5th day of Christmas, EST gave to me 5 lock shop hosts. Dustin's back today. 4 drafties drafting 3-piece Popeye's chicken, too many pizzas, and the thermostat at 25 degrees. On the 6th day of Christmas, EST gave to me 6 Sevens, 5 lock shop hosts. Sometimes dusty, but on yesterday. 4 drafties drafting 3-piece Popeyes chicken, too many pizzas, and the thermostat at 25 degrees. On the 7th day of Christmas, EST gave to me 7676 sevens, 5 lock shop hosts. Dustin back today, he wasn't yesterday. 4 drafties drafting 3-piece Popeyes chicken, too many pizzas, and the thermostat at 25 degrees.
Come on, tell me there's something better anywhere on the radio in this city than Lieutenant Eric's 12 Days of Christmas.
Trying to kill the bit. We're trying to make it so uncool that kids will be like, that's enough.
767
767
sevens.
That's
It. I cannot wait.
tough on the old songbook.
I
there.
cannot wait to hear how you pull
8.
that up.
Oh. You wait till
Oh,
late.
buddy, you're so good. I love that. Lieutenant Eric's 12 Days of Christmas, day number 7. You can text us anytime. That'll get you into the Paris Jewelers inbox. The Nielson Show is brought to you by Chris Johnston and Edmonton Sports Talk all day long, every day. Brought to you by our partners over at Play Alberta, where we took them to the cleaners last night, but they've gotten us a few times as well. It's a great relationship and a great rivalry.
Your move, PA.
Yeah. Let's see what number you give us for a 3-gamer today, eh? All right, on the way next, your Prolux Lighting morning after show. Hear what Trev thought of the Edmonton Oilers last night as well. Cracking some packs for Wayne Sports Cards. That's going to happen as well. And hey, if you need a contra request,
well, we still got half an hour. I mean.
hey, if you need a contra request today, hit us up. Hit us up, 780-218-9999 over on the Nasty Chat on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube today, hammer the thumbs up for us. That would be greatly appreciated. All right. If you are listening on 95.7 Cruise FM, we got a traffic update coming your way and a couple of minutes of commercials. Then we'll be back with the Prolux Lighting Morning After Show. If you're on TuneIn or iHeart or YouTube or at EdmontonSportsTalk.com, we've got a sports update for Paramount Flooring. For over 33 years, Paramount's family-owned business has a reputation for earning trust through fair pricing, dependable service, and quality workmanship. Get your home holiday ready with Paramount Flooring. Flooring for the life you live. Call 780-483-1991. Don't forget, mention EST for an extra 10% off.
Oilers back in the win column. Zach Hyman score a hat trick. Connor McDavid 4 assists, while Stuart Skinner stopped 27 of 28 shots faced as Edmonton round out a 5-game home trip with a 4-1 victory over the Red Wings. Oilers open a 5-game road trip tomorrow night in Toronto. Off the ice yesterday, the club recalled Max Jones from Bakersfield, placing Connor Clattenburg and Jack Roslovic on the IR. Club also moving Jake Wallman to LTIR. Busy night in the NHL. The Avalanche would score 5 unanswered on way to a 6-2 win over the Panthers. Struggles continue for the Jets. They've dropped 5 of 6 following a 6-3 loss to the Bruins. Minnesota snapping Dallas's point streak at 11 games with a 5-2 victory. Vegas have points in 6 straight following a 3-2 overtime victory over the Flyers. Islanders over the Ducks 5-2. Maple Leafs falling to the Sharks in overtime. Alexander Wenberg with the winner, 3-2 your final there. Jacob Fowler, 33 saves in his NHL debut for the Habs. Montreal double at Pittsburgh 4-2. Sens would score 4 in the first on way to a 6-3 win over Columbus. How about those Buffalo Sabres? First regulation win on the road since April 1st. So they defeat the Canucks 3-2, and the Preds, they've won 6 of 8 following a 7-2 beatdown of the Blues. Just 2 games in the NHL tonight. Blues at home to Chicago, while Seattle travel to Utah. Kirk Cousins tossed 3 touchdowns to Kyle Pitts Sr., while Zane Gonzalez kicked a 43-yarder as time expired. Falcons, they knock off the Bucks 29-28, dropping Tampa to 7-7. Over to the NBA, Jordan Poole returned from injury with 22 points, leading the Pelicans over the Trailblazers 143-120. New Orleans snapping a 7-game slide. Houston 115, Clippers 113. Kyle Kuzma had a season-high 31 as the Bucks knocked off the Celtics 116-101. And Nikola Jokic, 36 points, 12 boards, leading the Nuggets to their 4th straight win, 136-105 over the Kings. 7 games in the NBA tonight. The NBA Cup semis go tomorrow, 3:30 Knicks and Magic, 7 o'clock Thunder and Spurs. The Raptors, they're back on the court Monday when they visit the Heat. Sports Update brought to you by Paramount Flooring. For over 33 years, Paramount's family-owned business has a reputation for earning trust through fair pricing, dependable service, and quality workmanship. Get your home holiday ready with Paramount Flooring. Flooring for the life you live. Call 780-483-1991. Don't forget, mention EST for an extra 10% off.
Baby, don't hurt me, don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me no more. What is love?
6:36. Dance Party Friday on 95.7 Cruise FM. It's the boys. Dustin Nielson, Lieutenant Eric, YouTube Trev with you. The Nielson Show brought to you by Chris Johnston this morning and every morning. Best in the biz. Visit WJSportsTalk.com. Today we're going to crack some packs coming up here in about 15 minutes time. But the Edmonton Oilers back in the win column, going 3-1-1 on the homestand, get the job done there, and start to work their way back into things to see if they can find some consistency. We'll see if they can string together.
Did you say back?
3 or 4. No. I said working their way back.
Oh.
I didn't say they are back. Don't you dare put that on me, Ricky Bobby. They're working their way back. How's that sound?
Interesting.
Yeah, not there yet, I don't think.
Well,
do you think? 780-218-9999.
Back to being unpredictable? Yes, with a bullet.
Let's get into your Prolux Lighting morning after show.
There's something happening here. The Oilers look a lot better this year. Another win, put 2 points on the board. Telling me your faith is restored. I think it's time you stop. Listen, here we go. Wake up with the morning after show. This year's team's looking strong. Connor and Leon, they can't do no wrong. 6 o'clockers are losing their minds. Getting so many messages on the text line. Think it's time you stop. Listen, here we go. Wake up with the morning after show.
Yes. Wake up with the morning after show. The Edmonton Oilers 4-1 your final over the Detroit Red Wings. Zach Hyman with the hat trick, buried one on the power play in the first. Matthias Ekholm rips one home in the second. Ivinson with his fourth, bit of a weird sort of fluttering knuckler that gets by Skinner. Then Hyman would bury another one, and then into the empty net. His fifth of the year, third of the game. Connor McDavid with 4 assists on the evening. The big moment that happened last night, it's your Prolux Lighting morning after show. Prolux Lighting song coming up here in just a second as well. Simplifying lighting with service that you can count on with the crew over at Prolux, covering all of Alberta. So no matter where you're listening in the province, Prolux can help you out. We're talking all levels of lighting. They've got you covered. Prolux Lighting. Visit their website, prolux.com. Big moment last night, Rick. What are you going with?
It's easy to go with the Hyman empty netter to put it really out of sight. 3-1. You never know. It's a 2-goal lead in hockey. But where are you
I was going to go Hyman's second goal.
Okay, I'm not even going to go there.
Okay, where are you going?
I'm not even going to go there, Dustin.
Why not?
I have something else.
This is very interesting. I thought you would have gone Hyman's second goal.
Trying to get creative with this one. Matt Savoy taking a penalty near the end of the opener, interference, and a big kill to end the first period to keep
Look
it 1-0.
at you.
Well, you know what? I'm just
Look at you. I love it.
Stuart Skinner, again, give him his flowers night. We'll get to numbers about him, obviously. 937 save percentage the last 5 games. I thought he made a few good saves last night, specifically on that man advantage to keep it 1-0 heading into that intermission. So, you go with the easy. Hyman putting it out of sight is a big moment. Scoring a hat trick's a big moment. The second one, too, big moment. But I'll say preserving that 1-goal lead heading into the second off that kill.
I like it.
Everything was clicking. Special teams, I think depth played great defensively. The big dogs were eating. Goaltending was good. Like it was like they were playing a team that played 3 times. But we don't mention that. We'd mention that if they
I
lost.
thought Detroit came out pretty good early.
They did. They played a good game.
I thought they were skating early. I was like, okay, they're in one here. This is gonna be a good game.
It wasn't like an exciting, but it was specifically a game the Oilers needed at this current stage.
I'm going with the second Hyman goal, kind of on style points. Like McDavid bats it between his legs. Hyman's waiting, hammers it home. I thought that was a bit of a backbreaker for Todd McClellan's Detroit Red Wings. Yeah. So I'll go with that one. Super stat of the night. What are we looking at, buddy?
964.
I'm okay with that.
Hey,
964. 964. 964. Stewie Skins.
You got Talbot coming back into the building, and I know we talked about that the other, whatever. But 27-28. I mentioned over the last 5 games, it's a 937.
Yeah, I think over the last 6 I saw
winning
last
4 of his
night.
6, yeah.
Last 6 on the chat last night in postgame. Somebody says last 6 games he's got 955 or something like that.
Sure. Anyways, that's over 900. Whatever it is. So, yeah, that's looking good. And the team is playing better defensively, which is helping the goaltenders out in that regard. So, yeah, tough to look away. A few other numbers. Stats-wise, I mentioned, 1 for 2 with man advantage. Detroit 0 for 2 with man advantage, so special teams there. The hits, mentioned that earlier too. 13 combined between Trent Frederick and Vasily Podkolzin. And again, Podkolzin munching minutes. Frederick just a little shy of 10, but still providing 6 hits. The assists for McDavid, the hat trick for Hyman. Just a good night overall.
Troll texts in to the Paris Jewelers inbox and says the big play was Podkolzin's being a team guy hitting the crossbar so Hyman could get that hat trick.
Yeah,
that says I don't want this. We should leave it out there for Hyman.
He's working his way into that folk hero, workman's hero type of...
on the Podkolzin one, I would have hated to be Draisaitl in that situation. Because you're on a 3-on-1 with an empty net. You got both your wingers. Who do you like more? You got Savoy over here. You got Podkolzin over here. And you got the lefty over on the left side. You got the righty over on the right side. Who do you give it to?
And a goal goes down
I think
to
they give it to
preference.
Podkolzin because he's just such a hard worker. Leon's like, that's my guy.
It's who you like
Slide
more.
it over to him. I was saying, give it to Matty Savoy. Let's let him bury another one. Maybe he should have in the end. But, I thought that was kind of a funny situation. Like, both your wingers right there. Who are you going to choose?
And let's read.
There could
really
be only
into
one.
You're going to read extremely into that. Like, right?
Oh, yeah. Now I am.
He hates Savoy.
Draisaitl hates Savoy.
Can't trust him.
Why didn't he give it to him? Looks like if Roslovic's there, he passes it to him. Trev, what'd you think of the game last night? How you feeling today, buddy?
That'd be funny. He looks to his left, looks to his right, just shoots it.
Yeah. Tries to shoot it through the defenseman.
No, I don't like this. I don't like this.
That would be funny. Yeah. I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah, no, that was a good game. Tidy win, tidy victory. A victory that made me happy. Happy to watch that one. That was good. It's been almost over a month. I just looking back at the schedule, the last time that they really took it on and played and defeated a good team, a solid team. Heading into last night's game, Red Wings were first in the Atlantic. And yeah, it goes back to the OT win they had November 15th over the Carolina Hurricanes. So it's been a long time coming. It's nice to see. I'd have it this way. I'd have the Oilers. I'd rather have the Oilers, believe it or not. I don't know if anyone agrees with me, but I'd rather have the Oilers beating the Red Wings if it meant losing to the Buffalo Sabres. I just feel like for the longest time there, they beat the bad team, and then a good team comes in, and then they get pumped. So that didn't happen. Yeah, they came off a back-to-back, but you look what happened the other night. Buffalo Sabres, they also were coming off a back-to-back. I think lines 1 through 4 were solid. I think Skinner was solid. I think Ekholm was pretty solid as well. Just a good team, tidy victory, full 60 is what Zach Hyman had said after the game. And it was nice to see him get a hattie. It's nice to see, boys. It was 2 hatties already in the season for the Oilers. That's great.
It's like the one guy, I don't know, I just feel so good for Hyman when he gets a hat trick like that.
Yeah.
Like the other guys, I'm like, but for Hyman, I'm like, good for you, man.
Yeah.
Working your way back from injury. You work your ass off all the time.
Yeah.
What do they say? He plays the game the right way.
Yes.
And it was nice to see him get that hat trick last night.
Oh, it's nice. It's good to see that first line. Like that first line is back and buzzing.
Don't touch him.
Don't
like,
touch
even
him
if you
at all.
lose 2 games in a row, don't touch him.
No,
Just let that line cook.
Yeah.
That's what they say, right? They
Already,
say, let him cook.
Let him cook.
Yeah.
Let him cook now. Yeah, I can't wait for Roslovic to get back. And then we're going to having, more conversations. Where do you put him on the second line? Obviously, who goes down? Is it Savoy? Is it Podkolzin?
It's going to be Savoy, but... look, can I say it? I'll say it. They got too many top 6 forwards.
Well, now you can develop a third line.
Yeah.
But
how? That's the problem is that...
But there's something now to kind of cascade through and down.
Yeah. But that's exciting. Like, the top 6 is kind of wheeling and dealing right now. But entering Jack Roslovic, the answer.
Interesting.
I can't wait.
3 stars last night. Hyman was first star. McDavid with 4 assists was second star. Third star was Stewie Skins. Who's your 4th star of the game last night, buddy?
Hyman, McDavid, Skinner. Hey, I will go then with one. Or is it here? And I just want to make sure. Yeah, I'll go with Ekholm.
Matthias Ekholm. I like that for a 4th star.
He's
last
also
night.
been coming on here, and I had it in front of me, but I've scrolled away from those numbers. But he's on a bit of a streak here, a bit of a point streak. I don't know. It's just you're seeing better play from him as well, I think, as of late, and that kind of combines with the whole team defensive dynamic, but also on the blue line specifically. So, yeah, Matthias Ekholm, why not?
38th star of the game. I'm going to go JT Comfort. 0s across the board. 19 shifts.
Ouch.
No shots, no hits, no giveaways, no takeaways. 44% on the draw. No shot, like nothing. Didn't even take a minus. Didn't even get a PIM. So yeah, JT Comfort. Usually when I see 0s across the board, that'll usually do it for you. So he'll be our 38th star of the game.
Curtis Lazar, 77 in the dot.
Changing 100.
Oh, that's nice. Let's keep hammering that thumbs up. We got Chris Johnston coming up in about 15 minutes time. Let's get into your Prolux Lighting Bright Light of the Night on a Friday. Just lifting it up.
Lift it up.
It's the bright light of the night. Bright light of the night. Your Prolux Lighting Bright Light of the Night's got to go to one Zachary Hyman, does it not?
Ooh, baby.
Hat trick last night. You love to see it for the guy. First time, I think, this year he's got the Prolux Lighting Bright Light of the Night. We're spreading this thing around lately. You know what that means? That means other people are contributing.
Well, everybody's in the
right?
mix.
Everybody's kind of contributing now. So Zach Hyman is going to be your Bright Light of the Night champion. It's the Prolux Lighting Bright Light of the Night. Yes, ProLux Lighting, bright light of the night. Morning After Show brought to you by ProLux Lighting, simplifying lighting with service that you can count on. Covering all of Alberta, visit ProLuxLighting.com. All right, keep your text messages coming in. If you need a conch request this morning, hit us up 780-218-9999. We can get into those as we work our way through the rest of the 6 o'clock hour. 6 o'clock hour brought to you by Ewell, of course.
Vance Van Vandervan. More like JT didn't come for a hockey game.
That's actually didn't come for a hockey game.
Who knew somebody could do something with comfort, but here we are.
That's a good one. I like this one from Scalding Gord. It says, Draisaitl was actually going to try to pass it to McDavid, but Podkolzin broke it up. Oops. I'll take that. This is a good one. Maintenance Man Jim texts in and says, Draisaitl knows that he has to keep Savoy's rookie goal numbers low so that he signs a more team-friendly bridge deal.
Yeah.
That's why he gave it over to Podkolzin. That totally makes sense. Yes, Maintenance Man Jim. I love it. Oh, Taco is in. Taco, let me see what I can do about this one, eh? Gonna have to get to...
Wow.
Hey?
I think so.
Probably got to play that one for Taco. This is a nice 6 o'clock hour request. Taco texts in. Then we'll get to some packs of crack here. Dusty, my 9-year-old boy had surgery and had to stay overnight at the Stollery. Would it be possible to play the Aiken's Eyes remix for him? It's his favorite song, and he loves to hear it.
The These Eyes remix?
Thanks, Taco. No, I think it's this one. I think it's this one. It's not that other one. Jeez Louise. This is for you, son of Taco.
You know what? I saw it in his eyes. It's fun to watch his eyes. And, he narrowed his eyes. He's been a horse. His eyes narrow. I saw it in his eyes. He loves his eyes. Eyes. It's going in the net. Horse eyes. People were highly critical of his eyes. His eyes narrow. Eyes. Eyes.
Oh, how's that sound? Hey, that's for you. And a conch for Taco. I know as a father of children, it's got to be a stressful night for him too. So,
what a conch for you for handing out all these conches this morning. I think
that's a good idea, Eric. Thanks, man. Hey, Nielson Show songs like that last one, the Dallas Aiken's Eyes remix. Brought to you by Totem Outdoor Outfitters. Family store that takes pride in finding the right fit for you. Visit them at 7430 99th Street or online, www.totemoutfitters.ca. They got the most affordable and best skate sharpenings you will find. Elevator Shaft texts in and says, that song just hits harder after Gazdik's bag skate story. It really does, doesn't it?
Yeah, the legend continues.
Yeah, you know, I was in the Estes folder today.
Yeah.
Putting together, I put Lieutenant Eric's 12 Days of Christmas in there for live performance.
Oh.
It's never won it. It should win it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's brilliant every time. And, so Awanik threatens to cancel the Estes if we're not putting enough things in the folder.
Correct. So now we're flooding it with
So now I go
garbage.
into the folder and I see a big thing at the top that says, please bold the really good ones. And I'm like,
really good
wait
ones.
a second here.
Whoa.
So now people are just going in and choosing what's really good and bolding it now? I'm sorry, Maddie. Nothing should be bolded.
No.
Everything should be the same, and you should have to dig through it when we get to the Estes section. Now, he's basically saying, we have too much stuff. Please highlight the ones that really stand out.
Well,
what are we doing here?
You're making a mockery of the selection process that will take place later. Like, what's the point? Are we just going to take bold? Like, what? You're already ranking it, so you're already basically awarding winners and or runners up in this.
Nothing should be bolded in the Estes
Not
chapter.
at all. Not
No
at
way.
all. And look, he asked for it.
This is what he wanted.
You wanted a full.
This is his dream.
You want more suggestions than not enough. I get that, but here we're giving it to you. No, I only want the best ones out of the.
I'm going in and I'm unbolding things.
I'd do that.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good.
For some of them, I was like, why are these bolded?
No, this is.
So I unbolded them, and then I looked up at the top, and it says, please bold the standouts. I said, well, shouldn't we only be putting standouts in here?
Yeah, delete that line.
What are we doing now?
Delete the line.
All right, let's crack some packs. Say why it's Friday. I know, you can't do that.
Well, you know what? It's BS.
It is BS. That's a controversy.
If you see a card store on the side of the road, you think, gotta tweet it to the
Crack pack, yeah. I'm tracking down all the young guns today. Looking for the young guns today. Looking for the young guns today.
I got me a card, it's a heck of a pull, and we're tweeting it out to the crack pack. I got me a canvas, it's worth about 20, so hurry up and sell it to get more money.
The crack pack is a little old game where we can crack together. Crack pack, baby.
A crack pack, baby.
Crack pack, baby, crack pack. Crack pack, baby, crack pack. Crack pack, baby, crack pack. Crack
All right, we are cracking packs for Wayne Sports Cards. If you're looking, if you're a sport card collector in your life here, pre-holidays, I got to swing by Wayne's, right next to the Italian Center, just north of West Edmonton Mall there. And hey, a conch for Wayne. I think it was his birthday yesterday.
Oh, it's a birthday.
Yeah. All right, so we've got our advents. Let's see, what do we got today? 22-23 Hockey Series 2.
I like when these go back in time a bit. 17-18.
Okay.
With a baby-faced Austin Matthews on the front.
A little Austin Matthews.
Series 1.
What do you got, Trev? What do you open up over there? What's your pack?
I've got, what do we got here? 2021 Hockey Extended Series.
Extended Series. Okay, so I did a break last night over on Facebook. Crack Pack Card Breaks. Did a little NFL break last night. Pretty good. Pull a nice Jackson Dart rookie, actually.
Okay.
It was pretty good. If you're a 95.7 Cruise FM listener and you collect cards, you want to get in the Crack Pack, just go search it on Facebook. Look at this. Ice Cube. Ice Cube. Look at this. He's in a Wannick's back pocket. Zacticum texts in and says, some moments are just better than others, plain and simple.
Go to bed.
Look, if a moment's not good enough, don't put it in the folder. All the moments moments that get into that Estes folder should be brilliant.
I mean, we should just take it a step further. Delete the ones that aren't bolded.
Yeah.
What's the point of even having them in there?
What are we doing here?
Somebody said you should just put them all in italics.
The whole thing's in italics.
He's a less sweet, yeah.
All right, here. Dyson Mayo, Panarin, Provorov, Connor Sheary, World Junior Grads, Andre Vasilevsky, Moser, Entwistle, and Sam Reinhart. Who'd you get? Who's your pull? Did you get a young gun?
I got Anton Stroman heading a soccer ball in the. This is probably one of the best hockey cards I've ever seen in my life.
Let me see that
Look
one.
at this.
This might be one of their. Oh no, I don't know. There's a. Did you have another hit?
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you have one?
I got a UD portrait.
Oh, okay, I was going to say because sometimes there's like street clothes cards.
Yeah,
and I was like, I wonder if that's a street, but that's just. Yeah.
That's Pavel Bure rollerblading. Dan Hamuse, Evgeny Kuznetsov, Matt Stajan. Big, tough Dion Phaneuf. Hey, they didn't make him any tougher than him.
Oh, I like that guy. A double Dion.
J.G. Peugeot and a Matthew Benning for the collection.
Oh, Matt Benning. Trav, you get anything? What'd you get over there?
Okay, well, I got Nate Schmidt as a Vancouver Canuck.
Okay.
I didn't really remember that. Kasperi Kapanen was a Pittsburgh Penguin. Connor McDavid.
What?
And
let's see it. Oh, yeah.
At the All-Star game. Look at that.
All-Star game jersey.
Yeah, that's not bad. We got Oli Uelevi. I don't know.
That's a shiny one.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Corey Perry is a Hab.
Oh.
Phil DiGiuseppe. Kyle Clifford. Giovanni Smith.
What's that shiny one? I'm trying to think from extended series. What's it called? What's it say? What is it?
Yeah, well, it's Ultimate Victory, rookie 21. Yeah, Ultimate Victory, I guess. Does that ring a bell?
Oh my goodness. I missed the text. You guys.
What?
It's Zach who make him bold, not Maddie. All right, we're going to have to eliminate this then. Zach says that wasn't Maddie. I did it to make it easier for Maddie when he's looking through it so we know which ones to look at first. Yeah, but Zach, no.
Zach.
I'm going in the Estes file right now, and I'm changing it. Like, what are we doing here?
I think a punishment tonight at the Christmas mixers.
Well, I mean, I'm going to have to...
Stepping out of line here.
I have to embarrass him in front of the entire restaurant. Like, what do we do? I'm unbolding everything
tie his shoes together while he's sitting at the table. And when he gets up, you'll...
Unbold. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
So Zach was just going through and picked what he thought should be winners?
Like Matt's taking an executive approach. Like, obviously, as an office, he can go and do...
I'm going to also say this. I'm going to say apologies to Maddie for assuming it was him.
That's
I didn't think anybody else would think they had the authority to do such a thing.
Conch to Maddie.
Yeah, conch to Awanek this
for
morning.
Doing absolutely
full
nothing.
reinstatement.
Oh, what a twist.
Yeah. Like, what are we doing here?
So now it's his words. Some moments are just better than others.
Well, yeah, and it's probably just shows that he's on. Right? How would he know that our moments from other shows?
I love how he could have left it, though. Like, we clearly missed it. But then he calls himself, no, it's me.
Everything has been unbolded, and we're back to a completely non-biased Estes process. All right, we've got Chris Johnston on the way. You know what we're going to talk? We're going to talk obviously a lot about the Oilers. Hyman, that top line really starting to find its way again here now that they've been, put back together.
I'd like to ask him about the Jets and the Canucks right now.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Because
I also want to know, we're talking a lot about who's going to get on to the Olympic team, but who are the guys that are going to be off that team? Right, I want to see if he's got any eyes on that. So we'll get into that with CJ as well. 6 o'clock hour has been brought to you by Ewell, where apparently Dave had enough gas today to get to work, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's get to your sports update, brought to you by Expedia Cruises. Whether you're dreaming of crystal clear waters or exotic destinations, contact Chelsea LaBelle at Expedia Cruises in Northeast Edmonton to start planning your next cruise or vacation destination. That's 780-970-4834. Here's the update with LT.
Oilers capping off a 5-game homestand with a 4-1 victory over the Red Wings. Zach Hyman, hat trick. Connor McDavid, 4 assists. Stuart Skinner stopping 27 of 28 shots faced. The Oilers will now embark on a 5-game road trip, which starts tomorrow night in Toronto. Oilers also recalling Max Jones from Bakersfield yesterday, placing Connor Clattenburg and Jack Roslovic on the IR. Club also moved Jake Wallman to LTIR. Leafs in action last night. They would fall at home to the Sharks 3-2 in overtime. Elsewhere, the Avs scored 5 unanswered on way to a 6-2 victory over Florida. Jets have dropped 5 of 6. They fall at home 6-3 to the Bruins. Stars' point streak snapped at 11 as they lose 5-2 in Minnesota. Vegas have points in 6 straight. They take care of Philadelphia 3-2 in overtime. Ducks falling to the Islanders on the road, 5-2 your final. Jacob Fowler, 33 saves in his NHL debut as the Habs would double up the Penguins 4-2. Ottawa doubling up Columbus 6-3. Sabres recording their first regulation win on the road since April 1st. They knock off the Canucks 3-2. Think about that.
How did they lose to the Sabres?
Well, in overtime. Preds have won 6 of 8 following a 7-2 victory over the Blues. Blues in action tonight, one of 2 games around the league. They host Chicago. Seattle visit Utah. Kirk Cousins tossing 3 touchdowns to Kyle Pitts. He will not go away. Falcons, 29-28 winners over the Bucks in Tampa. The loss dropping Tampa to 7-7. Over to the NBA, no Antetokounmpo, no problem, as the Bucks defeat the Celtics 116-101. Kyle Kuzma pouring in a season-high 31. Jordan Poole returned from injury with 22, leading the Pelicans over Portland 143-120. Pelicans snapping a 7-game slide. Houston victorious on home court, defeating the Clippers 115-113. And Nikola Jokic, 36 points and 12 boards. Nuggets have won 4 straight with a 136-105 victory in Sacramento. 7 games in the NBA tonight. The NBA Cup semis go tomorrow. 3:30, it's the Knicks and Magic. 7 o'clock, Thunder hosts the Spurs. Raptors back in action Monday when they visit the Heat. Whether you're dreaming of crystal clear waters or exotic destinations, contact Chelsea LaBelle at Expedia Cruises, Northeast Edmonton to start planning your next cruise or vacation destination. Call 780-970-4834.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that draft lottery made us smile. Yet I knew if he had the chance, around defenseman he would dance, and maybe they'd win a cup in just a while. But Peter Chiarelli made us shiver with every trade that he delivered. Couldn't get to the doorstep. Kenny Holland took one more step. Can't remember if you cried when you read about how he wed his bride. Something touched you deep inside the day McDavid signed. So bye-bye, Leafs fans, go cry. Those tears are heavy, tell Trey Living that he can't even try. Them good oil fans have happy tears in their eyes, singing this'll be the day that he signs. This'll be the day that he signs. Did you know the cap goes up and they'll have more space to win the cup if Stan Bowman spins the dough? Now do you believe when he's on a roll that Connor can bury 50 goals, and can he make other teams look real slow? Well, we know that you're in love with him, 'cause when you watch, you have a grin. He's gonna get a cup very soon, and he went on dry honeymoon. He was a teenage wizard with that puck. Now he should make about $1 billion. The rest of the league ran out of luck the day McDavid signed. We started singing bye-bye, Leafs fans, go cry. Those tears are heavy, tell Trey Living that he can't even try. And them good oil fans have happy tears in their eyes, singing this'll be the day that he signs.
7:06 on the Nielson Show. Thank you very much for being here this morning. If you're watching over on YouTube, it's got to be a 300-like show after a big win last night. Hammer the thumbs up for us. We're coming at you from the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen studio this morning. The Nielson Show today and every day is brought to you by Chris Johnston. If you're listening to the Nielson Show simulcast over on 95.7 Cruise FM this morning, please tell your friends that the show is back on the radio, and this time on the FM dial, bigger and better than ever. Hopefully they'll want to hop in as well. And if you're on TuneIn or iHeart or at EdmontonSportsTalk.com, tell your friends how easy it is to stream the show. 7 o'clock hour is brought to you by GameSense. Here's what the 7 o'clock hour looks like today. It'll be a busy one. We're going to get to your Play Alberta early bird bet of the day. Cashed 3 bets yesterday, 3 parlays here at Edmonton Sports Talk. It was one of our better days yesterday. That's a good for the Italian Center around 7:30, and then Mike Garafolo, our NFL insider, will join us. We'll recap. I need to see a screen cap of somebody who had the fantasy stack of Kirk Cousins and Kyle Pitts.
We also need the full Todd Bowles post game. Unedited.
Filthy.
Just dirty.
Watch your mouth, man.
Well,
kids are watching.
What's that fine look like?
Kids watch NFL post games, don't they? Anyway, yeah. You know how many seasons I had Kyle Pitts in fantasy?
What?
Just for that one game. This year, I don't have any of them.
He's realized he might be better than a lot of defenders out there, eh? Like, just, I can do this.
I'm bigger and faster than everybody else?
What?
I guess I should probably be that guy. All right. You can text us, like I said, Paris Jewelers inbox. We have a few more of your text messages as we work our way through the show this morning as well. But the Edmonton Oilers back in the win column against the Detroit Red Wings last night. To discuss this, our GS Construction Hockey insider today is Chris Johnston. GS is looking for experienced pipe layers, operators, top men, and superintendents. Visit gsconstruction.ca today. GS Construction, serving our community for over 50 years. He joins us on the Firehouse Subs hotline today. Let's bring in Chris Johnston this morning. CJ, good morning. How's your Friday treating you so far, man?
It's doing me great. I wish I had Kyle Pitts too, because it's a start of playoffs in my fantasy league, but unfortunately I don't have him.
I traded him in the big boy league like in week 3, and for a good return. I was like, oh yeah, perfect,
sure, yeah.
And now look at this. Imagine people with Kyle Pitts in the first week of fantasy playoffs, and he's a week winner. Like it just
how are you?
Blows my mind.
How are you setting up CJ for the
how's
the postseason run?
How's the team look?
Oh man, I'm a good team, but I'm in tough in week 1. Like I think I was 11. I think I was 11-3, 10-3, whatever. Entering the playoffs, but the team that I'm playing right now is favored to beat me. So I didn't have anyone going last night. We'll see what the weekend brings, but I'm a little anxious about it.
Let me give you some hope. Because last week,
this is a great story.
In what I refer to as my spite league, because most of the league hates me, I think. I was playing against Matt Awanek, who works here, and I was projected to beat him 125-68.
Coming off that Thursday night,
and he beat me.
Yeah.
So anything is possible, CJ. That was the biggest choke job in fantasy history for me, but still, anything is possible. So hang in there, man. Chin up. All right, so the Oilers get by the Detroit Red Wings last night. Zach Hyman with the hat trick. And, since these guys got healthy, and these guys, I mean, Nuge and Hyman, and Knobloch finally has them at his disposal, he's put them back alongside Connor McDavid, and it's starting to look like one of the best lines in the league again. And I don't want to say one line can sort of get a season on track, but those caliber of guys are capable of that, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, one line in a lot of places isn't enough. I think one line when you're talking about, Zach Hyman scored 54 goals in the past. Obviously, Connor McDavid. I mean, that can be the best line in the league, or in the top 2 or 3 anyway. And when you're talking about that kind of line, I think it can get you through. Especially obviously the Oilers have had some injuries up front and maybe some underperformance. Looking for the right mix of players, but it's amazing if. You got one line scoring 2 or 3 goals a game collectively. It doesn't even just have to be one of those players. I mean, that's a recipe that's going to win you a lot of hockey games.
We said they needed that one last night. It was a game I think you can go around looking at special teams, goaltending, the big dogs reading. I think even the depth played pretty well defensively. Like just a good win to cap that homestand. They now embark on another road trip, a 5-gamer, kicking off tomorrow night in Toronto. What can you give us a pre-scout on the Leafs right now? I know falling in overtime to the Sharks, which again, the San Jose Sharks, it's not your daddy's Sharks anymore, obviously playing a little bit better than traditionally. But what can we expect tomorrow from a Maple Leafs team on Hockey Night in Canada?
It's hard to know. It was a gut punch loss, even though you get an overtime point. I mean, the Leafs, not only did they lose the game, they lost Oliver Ekman-Larsson in the third period to what looked like it could be a serious injury. No update on that, but he had a lot of trouble getting off the ice and kind of had his leg caught up awkwardly. And they're already down Brandon Carlo, Chris Tanev, Dakota Mermis. So they're already playing their number 10 or 11D in the lineup. They're down their top 2 goalies right now with both Anthony Stolarz and Joseph Woll out. They've managed to cobble together some wins, but despite losing OEL in the game, they're up 2-1 with 2 minutes to go and give up the tying goal and then go down in overtime. So it's one of those ones that I feel like it's doubly painful. The Leafs have actually played pretty well of late, that result notwithstanding. And so I still think it'll be a good game against the Oilers, but the Leafs are starting their number 3 goalie and have 4 defensemen out. So it does feel like a night if the Oilers' top players get going offensively. I mean, they could put a lot of pucks behind the Leafs goalie.
What was it like in Toronto to see Ryan Reeves have the last laugh?
I mean, I work in the media, so I found it entertaining. I mean, Ryan Reeves is, let's just call it as it is. Ryan Reeves is good for business, always has been. Just a great quote, a great character. If you're a fan of the team, you might not like it as much. I know there was some buddies in my group chat that are in our business who weren't liking it too much. They just felt like Reeves didn't hold up his end of the bargain as a Maple Leaf, and that's one of the reasons he's now finding himself in San Jose. But I wish more players spoke openly. He wasn't happy about being waived last year by the Leafs, and he took a return visit to Toronto to remind everyone that he's still in the league, even though Leafs management didn't think he would be.
Chris Johnston with us on the show this morning, joins us on the Firehouse Subs hotline. We were talking about the Oilers as they get the Toronto Maple Leafs coming up. Leon Draisaitl, as that top line for the Oilers has really started to click, Leon Draisaitl has had Matt Savoy with him and Podkolzin on the left side. On the second line, Roslovic is injured. He'd probably slide back in there when he returns. But Podkolzin's been a very interesting story. You know, you look at what happened in Vancouver and you're like, it might not just click with this guy here. Gets a fresh start at Edmonton. Does so many things that Leon Draisaitl absolutely loves playing with him. So despite not maybe being your typical top six guy, he gets to play top six 5-on-5 minutes here. And he's just a great example of a fresh start sometimes is what's needed for somebody, isn't he?
Yeah, it's been interesting to me from afar to see how openly, Draisaitl is about just loving playing with them, right? I mean, you would think sometimes you'd want someone with similar offensive instincts, but I think Leon appreciates that, Podkolzin does the things that he doesn't always want to do, and he's good at getting on the forecheck and going and winning the puck back for the line. And you're right, it doesn't always have to fit together as, three elite offensive brains out there. I think even for years in Pittsburgh, it was, guys like Pascal Dupuis and Chris Kunitz that Sidney Crosby loved playing with, and Crosby was winning scoring titles and, becoming one of the generational players of the game. And so, it can be, I guess you can find kind of that chemistry in odd places, and that seems to be what Podkolzin and Draisaitl have done. And I'm sure that was a big reason why Podkolzin got the extension he did too at the start of the season, just because he fits in well with with one of the top players on the team, and they're able to kind of create a little bit of magic in their own way out there together.
A week away from the roster freeze, that'll go into effect December 19th. Running till December 27. Likelihood of anything kind of shaking loose over the next week, whether it be small or big?
Well, one thing I've got my eye on is that they changed the rules about when a player gets traded twice and can have double retention on his salary. For simplicity's sake, you can't do it at the trade deadline the way we've seen a lot of teams, basically siphon him through another spot to get the cap lower. But, it's a 75-day period where if a player's on that player's roster, he can be retained a second time. And so that's a long way of saying the 75-day window actually kicks into effect December 20th, which is the day after the trade deadline, or the trade freeze rather. And so I do think this could spark at least some moves, ahead of next, or by next Friday, because, there might be a case for a team to say, go out and get a pending UFA, thinking that he can help their team, but knowing that if not, and especially if salary is retained in that deal, they could flip him again on March 6th at the trade deadline. So, that's one thing I've got my eye on. I have to be honest, it's still a little quiet out there in terms of, teams finding dance partners, but I think that specific element of the new CBA could at least see a trade or two. Because I think there's some circumstances where it makes sense, but it's the first time through it for all of us. So, let's see if anyone actually jumps on the opportunity. But, I can tell you if I was running a team, I'd be looking for opportunities there, because I do think it could be one that really pays off for a team who's willing to make that gamble now.
I'm sure that they're not overhyping a goalie in Montreal, but Jacob Fowler comes in, makes his debut against the Penguins and wins. This is ridiculous. He joins Carey Price, Patrick Waugh, and Ken Dryden in having their first wins against the Penguins. I believe that's what I saw last night. But this guy's been outstanding at every level, and Montreal desperately needs goaltending. Do you think there's any concerns there about bringing him along too quickly, or is he ready for this?
Well, there's definitely a little pause, I think, about that, but the Canadians got kind of backed into a corner, right? Samuel Montembeault has had real struggles this year. Even Jakub Dobiš has not been, what they've wanted. And so they kind of got in a position where, they really wanted to keep Fowler down, I think ideally for a little more time in the American Hockey League, just to not give him too much too soon, to throw him into the fire. But, this season's important to the organization, and they think very, very highly of this prospect. I saw that same graphic as you, and I was like, man, I wonder if management knew that when they called him up, because you might have waited a day just to not have, a 21-year-old kid right out of the gate getting compared to Dryden, Waugh, and Carey Price. I mean, it's kind of crazy, but look, he's going to get a chance to play. I mean, we're kind of in that sort of league now. I mean, there's some really interesting goalie stories league wide, and I don't say this to throw any shade at Edmonton, where I know that there's a lot of conversation about that position, but look, Brandon Bussey got claimed on waivers by the Carolina Hurricanes. He's won 10 of his 11 starts this year. This guy's a career AHLer. And so I think teams more than ever, and Carolina's a good team, obviously, are trusting, maybe some non-obvious choices. And in this case, the Canadians believe, whether Fowler ends up being ready now or it takes a year or two, that he is going to be a long-term, top-tier NHL goalie. We'll see if he can handle the load. It was a good start last night for him in Pittsburgh.
CJ, before we let you go, lots of talk here about who could possibly make it onto the Canadian Olympic roster. Less than 3 weeks away from finding out exactly what that roster is. We know Hockey Canada had some meetings about this. Who are the, because they said they're in the low 30s right now as far as guys who could possibly be on this team, and everybody from the Four Nations team is still in the mix. But if we're going to put a couple new faces on, 2 or 3 or 4 guys, who are the guys who are in jeopardy of not coming back on Team Canada again?
I think Travis Konechny and Seth Jarvis are the 2 forwards that jump out to me from the Four Nations team that just are not locks to be back. I mean, Jarvis in particular, I think, has had a really nice start to his season in Carolina and fills sort of a role that could get him back into sort of a 13th, 14th forward position. But, when you're talking about adding new players on, I think that those are guys in danger of being dropped off that team. Curious to see where Thomas Harley's at. He's been injured in Dallas here the last few weeks, and I know he's started skating again, so maybe he'll be back. But he was an injury replacement at that tournament, and as good as he is, and he signed a big monster extension here, and I think he's an intriguing young player. It wouldn't be a lock for him. I would say Anthony Cirelli, except that he plays for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and we know the deep affinity that John Cooper has for him. So I would be surprised that he's off. But those are some of the names I kind of look at. It wouldn't surprise me, quite honestly, if the defense from the Four Nations is just returned straight up. At forward, there is an extra spot in the mix there, plus potentially 2 or 3 players coming off. But it's you're right. As long as there aren't injuries that force different decisions, if we're choosing from the entire pool of Canadian players, there actually might not be as much change from that Four Nations team as people think. And so that's why when you're doing your shadow roster, I always do this. I mean, sometimes when I'm doing hits here in this market, people are like, you have to put Celebrini and Bedard and Tom Wilson and I'm like, look, I got no problem with those players, but start naming the guys you're taking off, and you're pretty quickly getting to Stanley Cup winners and players who've had a lot of success in the league too.
Good stuff, CJ. We appreciate the time, man. We'll chat again next week.
Good luck this weekend.
Yeah.
Right on. Can't wait to see the Oil in town with my own eyes. It's going to be a fun weekend.
Excellent. Good stuff. There you go. That's Chris Johnston. You can find him on Twitter and X at Reporter Chris. No hat today. He didn't have a hat today. What's
he did
say I. We already
no hat.
played the
That's
Dallas
weird.
song.
Yeah, maybe that's a superstitious thing for the fantasy playoffs.
It'll be interesting with the Team Canada thing. Like, there's a lot of guys that you look at and go, and Huss and I went through this process on the Smash Hit Lock Shop on Wednesday.
And you hosted.
I hosted it. I'm hosting it again today. 4 of the 5 times this week. 80% of the time.
4 or 5.
Yeah. So we went through the process, and if you're going to see Celebrini on there, you're going to see Tom Wilson on there, and maybe you see Connor Bedard on there. 2 guys will have to come off for sure because there is an extra forward spot. So it could be Konechny off and Seth Jarvis off, Tom Wilson, Celebrini, and Bedard on. Could do that. They could just run it back on the blue line. But there's got to be changes between the pipes. I mean, Binnington has not been good. He's going to be back. He's probably going to start the first game because of what he did at the Four Nations, and I totally get it. Yeah. I'd do the same thing. But Logan Thompson's got to be on that team. Like, there's no way they're putting in the call to Samuel Montembeault and being like, hey, I know you've basically lost your number 1 job in Montreal. You're probably the 3rd best goalie I have right now. You're on the team again. Like, sorry, you can't just bring the same group back. I know you won, but you gotta mix it up a little bit, I think. So, yeah, we'll see how that sorts itself out. It's gonna be a fun discussion. But I think there probably won't be as much change, as we thought. What's this? Jen says, speaking of the lock shop, ask YouTube Trev what he said yesterday.
Oh.
What did you say yesterday about the lock shop?
What did you say yesterday about the lock shop?
Maddie asked me a question about the Oilers.
Yeah.
So I just said
On the Lock Shop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My first time, kind of
Another host on the Lock Shop.
Yeah, so I might be on the web.
Day 10 of the 12 days.
10. Okay, and what'd you say?
Yeah, I was just gave my thoughts. Huss asked, like, oh, well, you're a fan. Like, what's the consensus? Like, how are fans feeling of the Oilers right now, especially after losing to the Sabres?
Okay.
And then I just said my thoughts.
And what were your thoughts?
I just said, like, I don't know. I'm pretty
Play the tape.
optimistic.
I thought there was something controversial here. Or something.
Sounds like, get that folder up.
Yeah, we'll have to find out.
Trevor talks about Oilers.
I'll see if Zach bolded it.
He might have. He might have.
A big moment there, hey?
Yeah.
Pistol Pete says, if Cirelli makes this team over Bedard, there's a problem. Yeah, well, look, Cirelli's actually been significantly better than Braden Point so far this year. Braden Point has been the least successful of all three Tampa Bay Lightning guys.
Struggling.
Like Braden Point's like -10. Everybody else in Tampa's plus except for Point and Oliver Bjorkstrand.
Ugh.
Like the rest of them are all plus players. They're playing really well. Point has been killing them so far this year.
Might as well just have Mount Japani on the
Point was one of the top 6 guys. He was one of the first 6, so he's not going to not be on the team. Hagel's a point per game guy again, was on the team before.
Yeah.
He's going to probably be back. And John Cooper is going to want Cirelli as like his 4th line center.
Yeah.
But what are you going to put Bedard as your 4th line center?
No, he's top 6.
But where's he playing the top 6?
With Connor. With McDavid.
Well, that's what you had. You had him with McDavid on your lines, right?
Yeah, and Marner.
All right.
I take out Jarvis. I think he's on point. Chris, I completely agree. Jarvis out.
I think Jarvis and Konechny are the 2 easy ones.
Yeah. Celebrini and Bedard in.
Well, and Wilson, because there's an extra forward.
Yeah.
They're 14, not 13 like last. So there's 14 forwards. So
I'd have
take 2 out. It could be Konechny, Jarvis out, Bedard, Celebrini, Tom Wilson in.
Yeah.
Could be.
I'd take Wilson in and Bennett out. I don't know. Might be a hot take.
Yeah. I was talking about Mark Stone.
Oh, yeah.
But Mark Stone, if you go look at Mark Stone's numbers.
This year, I know they're very
He's got like
impressive.
22 points in 13 games. At least he did on Wednesday.
Yeah.
But he's missed a bunch of time. He's healthy right now. Will he be healthy by then? I don't know.
Might stub his toe on the flight.
He's a little bit banged up pretty much all the time. All right, let's dive into our Play Alberta Early Bird Bet of the day. The 7 o'clock hour of the Nielsen Show is brought to you by GameSense. When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your GameSense. All right, boys, let's put together a little 3-gamer here.
Let's get him again.
That's we went, last night. So if you missed it last night at Play Alberta, Early Bird Bet hit at plus 320. Jay's Play of the Day hit at plus 400. And the Lock Shop NHL Partner Parlay hit at 6-1.
Going to do a little NFL threesome as well?
Glorious.
Little week 15.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. I know, I thought you may go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Or,
No. Let's go all
NBA
NFL here.
slate.
All right, Rick, go ahead, buddy. Lead it off here. Who do you like?
Boy. The heart wants to go to a few places, but I think we should go with the head here.
Okay. Well, I thought for a second you were take New England when you said the heart wants to go probably with the Bills. But
the heart definitely wants to go with Buffalo, but the head would definitely go with New England at home as well, Sunday morning, 11 o'clock. I'll go Eagles.
Eagles. Well, that's you're going to be the chalky boy today. Minus 769. Nice. Trev, where are you going? Where are you going? Who are you going to take this week?
Well, let's see here. We've got...
Let's chalk it up. Why don't you throw in Jacksonville at minus 1,000?
I was going to do the Jags.
Yes.
Seriously, you guys?
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
You going to the Jets?
The Jags.
Oh, Jags.
Yeah. Okay, well, how about...
right now, your 2 plays together pay minus 417.
Okay, well, you want to... Okay, well,
that's fine. Look,
how about your Lions?
We're the chalky boys. It's fine. It's okay. I'll pick something
Lions
that
on the road
brings this number up.
It's SoFi.
No, don't play that. No.
I'll take the Bills.
Not against the Rams.
I'll take the... What's the Bills? What's the Bills?
No. Let's
about the Giants?
I thought, guys,
you tempted me now.
It's your picks. They're your picks.
I know that, but...
They're your picks. Let's just see. I'm going to take the Carolina Panthers on the road against the Saints.
Oh, jeez.
It's minus 152.
Okay, yeah.
And that, you know what? That brings us to plus 106.
Okay.
So it is a plus number.
Okay, well, sweet. We'll take that.
Thank you.
All right.
For bringing that over.
There you go.
Panthers have the division in their sights now with that Bucks. Like,
Well,
that's
this is a huge game.
Big game.
They're coming off a bye.
Yep.
So yeah, Carolina minus 152, Jacksonville minus 1,000, and the Eagles minus 769.
The scaredy boy bet.
Now it's plus 106. I will get the crew there to throw a bit of a boost on it, so that helps us as well. I mean, we should be rolling in here Monday morning, in some dough, Ray meat here.
Yeah,
it's that's gonna be a really bad beat if we
That's
don't.
why they
hit
play
this.
the game.
All right, so there you go. That'll be your Play Alberta early bird bet of the day.
Use your game sense.
Eagles, Jags, Panthers. Little 3-game money line parlay. If you've not yet used our code this month, it's EST Sports. Deposit $50. You just get a $50 free bet, just like that. If you haven't used YAG 50, same thing. Deposit $50, get $50 free bet. And EST Casino. I could see us dabbling in a casino later on this evening after the staff Christmas party.
Buck me, a lady
tonight. Oh, it's going to be...
Rip City Step did point out 4-1 victory. That is a gentleman's win, in a sense.
Oh, we can't do that. Even though we called it.
That's another.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Get the top hat.
All right, I'll send that over. Use the code EST Casino. Deposit $50, get $50 to play within casino. And look, the bonus bets are nice, but don't get carried away. If you start to feel a little bit stressed because of wagering, GameSenseAB.ca or rate at PlayAlberta.ca. You can click GameSense, or on EdmontonSportsTalk.com. We've got a GameSense banner right there as well, so you can hit that. What's this? The Lotto Max is at 80 million, plus 14 Max Millions. Purchase before 8:30 tonight for a chance at the big draw.
Why do we get so caught up like
80 million?
80 million. Oh, that's a difference from 50 million or what? Like, I mean,
if I won 80 million,
give me a million.
If I won 80 million, I'd buy out Trent Frederick. The whole city would. I'd never have to buy a drink in the city ever again.
Where does the statue get built?
Yeah.
That's the question right there.
All right, 780-218-9999. You can hit us up on the Paris Jewelers inbox. That's a good for the Italian Center. What do you want to throw in it? That's good today. Hey, something's got to be good in your life. Share it with the boys. 780-218-9999. If you are watching over on YouTube today, hammer the thumbs up for us. Edmonton Oilers win column Friday show, 41 likes away from changing 200.
Oh, baby.
So let's do that as well. Let's get to an update, though, first. It is with Lieutenant Eric. It'll be on TuneIn and iHeart and EdmontonSportsTalk.com and over on YouTube. If you are on 95.7 Cruise FM this morning, handful of commercials, quick traffic update, then right back to us. This sports update is brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, where he's also having his staff party tonight. And then he has another one tomorrow night, and he has another one on Sunday because he's the anti-Grinch. Visit them at 983 First Street in Sherwood Park.
Zach Hyman scoring a hat trick. Connor McDavid providing 4 assists, while Stuart Skinner stopped 27 of 28 shots faced as the Oilers cap a 5-game homestand with a 4-1 victory over the Detroit Red Wings. Oilers will open a 5-game road trip tomorrow night in Toronto. The club also recalling Max Jones from Bakersfield yesterday, placing Connor Clattenburg and Jack Roslovic on the IR and moving Jake Woolman to LTIR. Leafs in action last night. They'd fall 3-2 on home ice to the Sharks in overtime. Ducks fall on the road to the Islanders 5-2. Vegas winning in overtime in Philly 3-2. Stars have their point streak snapping at 11 as they fall in Minnesota 5-2 to the Wild. The Jets continue to struggle. They dropped 5 of 6 following a 6-3 home loss to the Bruins. Colorado over Florida 6-2. Jacob Fowler 33 saves in his NHL debut, leading the Habs over the Penguins 4-2. Sens scoring 4 in the first on way to a 6-3 victory over Columbus. Buffalo winning in Vancouver 3-2, making the first regulation win for the Sabres on the road since April 1st. And the Preds, they've won 6 of 8 following a 7-2 beatdown of the Blues. Blues at home to the Blackhawks tonight, while Utah entertains Seattle. Buccaneers falling on home turf 29-28 to the Falcons. The loss dropping Tampa to 7-7. Kirk Cousins tossing 3 touchdowns to Kyle Pitts in the Atlanta victory. Over to the NBA, where Jordan Poole returned from injury. He had 22, leading New Orleans over Portland 143-120. Houston would win 115-113 over the Clippers. Kyle Kuzma, a season-high 31 leading the Bucks over the Celtics 116-101, and Nikola Jokic 36 points, 12 rebounds. Nuggets take it on the road over Sacramento 136-105. 7 games in the NBA tonight. The Cup semifinals go tomorrow. 3:30 tip-off between the Magic and Knicks. Later at 7, it's the Spurs and the Thunder. Raptors back in action Monday when they visit the Heat. Sports update brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, where he's wondering where old jolly old St. Nick is this morning.
Hi there. If you're like me, you like to picture yourself in luxury, even though there's absolutely no way you could afford it. And if you can, well, even better. Thankfully, I picture myself in something that is luxury, but still absolutely affordable, like the all-new Mazda CX-90 from Park Mazda. With the new luxury features like facial recognition settings and quilted detail Napa leather seating, I can pretend to be comfortable with all of my proper settings activated without even touching a button, thanks to Mitch Lewicki and the great staff at Park Mazda. I like to picture Mitch Lewicki as a ninja fighting off evil samurai.
Park Mazda, your dealer for life in Sherwood Park off Y Road, parkmazda.ca.
Rogers Place, play La Bamba, baby!
Play La Bamba, baby!
But we're a dangerous team when we're rolling, and we're healthy, and we are healthy.
Cup is on the line, baby, come and get it done. 16 wins, yeah, they're going on a run. Looking to advance, going deep in the dance. Hop on the bandwagon, let's hear the fans. The fans.
Special place to play, honestly. So much history, these fans. It's great to hear their sport.
Wrestling and dazzling every single night. Clubs coming up, baby, gonna be a fight. 6 games, 5 games, how about a sweep? Ticket prices, yeah, they're gonna be steep, yeah! Yeah! Come on! It's the playoffs! Crank it up! It's the playoffs! Take the cup! Let's go win the Stanley! Ooh, gotta get the cup! Let's go win the Stanley! Come on, lift it up! Let's go win the Stanley! Waited long enough, it's time, no more wait for the oil, it's the fate, yeah.
7:35. Throwing it back. Playoff song last year. It was a banger. 95.7. All you 95.7 Cruise FMers weren't probably aware of that song, but
I can taste that blue drink at Hudson's.
Oh yeah, jeez. Got into a lot of those, eh? Oh, that's a tough one. All right, 780-218-9999. Nielson Show is brought to you by Weiss Johnson. Weiss Johnson. Whoa. Whoa. Weiss Johnson and train. It's hard to stop a train. Looking for a new furnace? And maybe you are. Weiss Johnson, WJSportsTalk.com. You can text us in the Paris Jewelers inbox. Some interesting text messages we'll get to. You can also hit us up over in the Nasty Chat on YouTube. Hammer the thumbs up if you're watching over on YouTube this morning. We're trying to close in on 200 here. We're about halfway through the show. Where are we at? We're 33 likes away from changing 200. So if you are watching on YouTube today, hammer the thumbs up for us. That would be greatly appreciated as well. Let's dive into that Paris Jewelers inbox a little bit today. Lacombe Drew texts and says, boys, I got to tell you, we were on a family vacation to PEI during the playoffs last year. And my kids' favorite part of the trip was nothing we did or any place we went. It was watching the Gentleman's Sweep show in our Airbnb. Oh, my goodness. That one moment of the year at the Estes last year. Zach didn't even have to bold it to have it stand out. That was a big one. Pistol Pete says, guys, can I get a conch for my boy Luke turning 33 today?
Usually the birthday conch. Hey, my boy's turning 9. My boy's turning. Conch for my son. He's turning 56. I kind of.
First of all, Pistol Pete, we usually save conches in the 6 o'clock hour. But I mean, we'll give. Hey, Luke, happy birthday, man!
Happy birthday, Luke.
I hope your dad gets you everything you want.
That brand new bike.
No, that is good. Happy birthday, buddy. That sounds like fun. Here's an interesting one. Let's get into Italian Center. That's good. That's good for the Italian Center, where the Nasty Brew is coming soon. Watch for that to happen. That's going to be exciting. We're looking forward to that. And no better way to entertain over the holidays than with a platter of some sort, and they've got various ones from the Italian Center.
Cheese, meats,
make sure you pop by all of them.
et cetera, the whole thing.
Veggies, fruits, everything.
Yep.
They got them all. They'll take care of you. Swing by the office with one of those platters, and you'll be a hero forever. So I see some screen caps from the Discord chat yesterday.
Ooh, receipts.
With a quote here. I don't even know why this would be, that's good. But I think, you know what? I'll make it, that's good. Because it's good to have open discussions with your coworkers.
Yeah.
Trev was obviously hiding something from me in that last segment when I said, what'd you say on Lock Shop yesterday? He said, they asked me about the others, and I just said my opinion.
Yeah, I figured I was a little shy of what we were.
I knew something was up. So we have a pretty busy Discord chat, apparently. And Duck Dad over on the Discord yesterday quoted Trev on the Lock Shop to both Hustler and Mattawanek. This is my favorite. I love you guys.
Love you guys.
By the way, I prefer this. Don't tell Dusty.
Ooh.
I prefer this, baby.
You thought I would never find out about this, Trev?
No.
You thought I would never find out about this?
I thought you were listening, so I was waiting for a text.
No, I wasn't listening. I was busy.
Oh. Well, busy doing what? On the Lock Shop?
I had a meeting.
What were you doing? Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Okay, I see.
What is this?
What do you mean?
What is this?
Tell me
What is
this.
Tell me this.
Do you hate me or were you just sucking up to them?
I'm a suck. What can I say? I suck up to everyone.
It is true. You are.
How else?
That's the only reason I'll let this go. Because I know
suck.
you'll say whatever.
I suck up.
You're a people pleaser.
I'm such a suck.
I'm still waiting for tonight. This is the best hamburger I've ever had in my life at the Taco. You know it's going to come.
Yeah.
It's always like, this
I
is
love
the
this.
best.
How is it? It's the best.
It's always the best for you.
hamburger.
That's the thing. Working with Trev is, that's good. Because everything he tries, it's the best thing he's ever
Until
done.
the next one comes along.
I will say, I'm always
It
just
is true.
Yes. And today on the Lock Shop, you know what I'm probably going to say? I'm glad to have you back, Dusty. This is my favorite. You're the best.
Yeah, that's not going to fly today, Trev. Just going to tell you.
It doesn't hit as hard.
I mean, coming in after a Christmas draft that Reed Wilkins is apparently going to ruin.
Okay.
And I'm not going to be in the mood for your little sucking up.
Sorry, I'll stop sucking up to you.
Maybe Santa hosts the Lock Shop today. Wouldn't that be
Another host.
I'm just
awesome idea.
You know,
Young Eric.
as the producer of the Lock Shop for the last 2 years, it's just tough, man. You know, you're just leaving me behind. You just leave time and time again. Maddie comes in here. LT comes in here.
Yeah, those are fun, hey?
Those are fun.
I use the
have fun.
soundboard.
We have fun.
Whenever I bring
When
it
you
up, I
did
do
the
the
Lock
applause.
Shop.
Yeah, hey.
Glue guy. Sometimes
There's an
it's just
applause
glue
on
guy.
here?
Yeah.
I know there's applause on here.
Yeah, one of the presets there. And then the ding too. We try to keep it a little loose. Usually, less of me in the Lock Shop is probably a better. Yeah. It's a nice touch when Huss joins the show. He loves it.
Here, Trev. This is from me to you.
Boo, you suck.
Two can play that game.
Boo, you suck.
It's a suck off.
What?
Boo, you suck.
No, you suck more.
Boo, you suck.
I didn't know you also had that over there.
The game's afoot.
Yeah. But yeah, I just feel like
Well, but open conversation
only-
is good around the workplace.
it is. Not only have you left me, but you've left Hustler, who's just an angel on this earth.
Yeah, he don't miss, eh?
No, he don't miss ever.
his
And he
attendance
talks
is-
about it. He says sometimes I bring him in, Dusty. He's like, where's Dusty? I can't wait to have a great show. I have to break the news to him. Oh, he didn't tell you? Oh, he's you got Maddie today, and you just see that face, that beautiful
the last thing I
smile,
want.
that beautiful smile that he has. Just
That's why I want to just grab his cheeks and just be like, it's okay, I'll be back on Friday.
yeah.
His little sugar plum cheeks. Eh?
So it's just more of a disappointment. That's all. That's where I'm coming from, boss. Okay.
Elliot Lewis says, must be nice. Some guys at work have progressively worse and worse and worse days day after day. This guy's day just keeps getting better.
Oh, yeah.
Good vibes. Yeah. There's good vibes around here. How about this? Quinn Phillips. You see this?
Just a bombshell.
Reed
over the
Wilkins
nasty
about
chat.
to get into one today?
Yeah, he's already pre-drafted.
But he's smart because they're coming straight from the show to the Christmas party. So he doesn't want his
That's the
car.
play. I get it. Okay,
Reed
yeah.
he's
doing 40
He's
chess
playing
here,
chess.
yeah.
Everybody else is playing checkers. Quinn Phillips over on the Nasty Chat on YouTube this morning says, Reed asked for a ride to the office today. I will be having a stern discussion with him.
I want him wobbling in. Just
I want him already drunk. Yeah.
just a Mickey in his hand. Let's get this draft going.
Yeah. The only reason Reed doesn't drink is because he always has to drive everywhere.
Yeah,
if he's not driving anywhere, he's a lush. He's a lush. Big Uke says, is she going to explain to him why she always favors Dusty? Hashtag commish out. Maybe it's because I'm not the one starting controversy all the time. That's probably the reason.
Does Reed sit in the back?
I do like
I really
that
hope.
idea. I really hope Reed.
My ride is here.
Driving Reed Wilkins. I quickly did want to hit on this. Stuart Skinner's recent stretch of games. That's a good too.
Yeah.
The Dallas game was a disaster for everybody, I think, not just Stuart Skinner. Outside of that, Stuart Skinner's been pretty decent for the last little while. Like, if you go and look at Stuart Skinner's game log, you're not going to want to fire him into the sun like many of you wish to do quite often. 964 last night, 857 against Buffalo, 905, 958, shutout, got pulled in the Dallas game, 921 before that. So he's put together, like, so far in December, he's got a 921 save percentage. If you just go just in December, last 4 games, 921 save percentage. You take that all day.
Sure.
So we'll see if he can continue to progress nicely. I'd give him the net as much as possible right now.
Yeah, and the team playing better defensively as well, which helps. That whole chicken and egg argument of the two. It's good to have a solid goalie in there. I mean, we've said before with some of the efforts that this group puts up defensively on some nights, you could have one of the 2, 3, 4 goalies in the league that can really stand on their heads. Would that be even? Maybe some of you might argue it would on a certain night. But certainly with the team playing as they are right now and limiting those mistakes, it certainly helps the goaltending. So everybody wins in that regard.
Trev, you liking what you're seeing from Stuart Skinner right now?
I was just going to say, yeah, the defense is playing really good in front of him. So there's that.
So when he doesn't play well, it's because the defense is bad in front of him?
Yeah.
Are you basically linking the two? But that's how it is for every team, like everywhere, pretty much. You know what I mean? But we refuse to buy into that in this market. Some people do. But like when teams play poorly in front of you, most goalies
But I feel like that's
getting lit up.
What shows really, really good goalies. Like I look at Dustin Wolf last year. You know, people were putting him in hard conversations. You know, you could have won the Rookie of the Year. He had very respectable numbers, and the team was just god awful in front of him. So I get it. Like, no, I know exactly what you mean. But
like, look at Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky's brilliant. He's been playing behind Victor Hedman for his entire career.
Yeah,
you know, like Victor Hedman's one of the best defensemen we've seen in the last 15 years.
But I think if you put unbelievable goalie, the Vasilevskys, the Shesterkins of the world, on a very bad defensive team, their numbers would be a lot better than what Stuart Skinner's would be.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
It's tough to.
It's like a chicken and egg thing.
Yeah, it really is. So,
mind you can look at some of the expected goals and stuff like that. It's supposed to sort itself. And actually, I think isn't he in like the high 20s, low teens for expected?
He's up there.
Yeah, so he's doing okay.
He is.
All right, do we have second here? Mike just texted me. Is he good?
Give me 20 seconds.
Okay. Said wasn't letting him in. Oh, he's there. We're gonna get to didn't think I'd ever spend 15 minutes talking about Kirk Cousins and Kyle Pitts, but we might have to do that.
Phillip Rivers on the bingo card as well.
I mean, yeah, this is
his old number back too. Eh?
I remember at the beginning of the year when I said, Eric, I have a feeling that come week 15 we'll be talking about Kirk Cousins and Phillip Rivers.
Felt it in your waters.
Yeah, it really makes a big difference. Mike is our NFL insider, joins us every Friday. Brought to you by Mobile One. Get your Mobile One oil change at Gerard Tirecraft, 9845 41st Ave. Proven protection for every drive that you have. He joins us on our Firehouse Subs hotline to recap the Kyle Pitts game. It finally happened. I've been waiting for years, and I had him on so many fantasy teams, and then I didn't have him this year, and Kyle Pitts finally arrives. Quite the scene, wasn't it?
Yeah, I remember Michael Penix in training camp promising. They said, you saw a lot of us throwing the pits today. Yeah, that's going to do a lot of that, he said. And not so much to this. I mean, last night was everything, because you see the size speed combination, everything that got him drafted highly. And I go back to, I remember there's a game in London. Arthur Smith was like, we're going to unlock Kyle Pitts. And they did for a day, and it would happen intermittently. But, and maybe this is another intermittent unlocking, so to speak. So we'll see. We'll see if this can continue. Unfortunately, too late. And now the Falcons are going to have to make some decisions about Raheem Morris, about Terry Fontenot, and say, well, look, we've got some really good pieces. Well, how does the whole roster come together? Because this is a team that, I know Raheem was mugging for the camera last night. You kind of want to do that when you're 9-4, not 4-9. So,
what does this do to the Bucs? Are they just going to continue to fade here down the stretch? I mean, getting ahead of ourselves. Big game next week in Carolina, I do believe. But that's a crushing blow to them.
I feel like they do this every year, where they can run away with the division and they choose not to, and then they've got to beat Carolina late in the season. There was, when Steve Wilkes was the interim coach, they had to win that game in week 17 or week 18, I should say, to take the division. It's always sort of been close. And this is a team that we were talking about potential with number one seed in the NFC potential, and didn't capitalize on it. And I've known Todd Bowles for quite some time. I didn't even need to see the post. Like, I could see how pissed he was last night. And just his reactions on the side. I mean, you're talking about a team that should have been dead coming in on a short week, and give them credit, because they played hard. They played tough. They played smart. Well, not smart. They had 19 penalties or whatever the hell it was, but they did play tough, and they did make them work for it. And honestly, when it was 28-14, I remember thinking to myself, this game's not over. Like, I just had that feeling, because they hadn't been able to stop them. And they've been getting run on. They were getting gashed, and there were just so many points. The loose ball that had like 6 Buccaneers around it, and somehow it winds up Falcons ball. And then the one at the end where there's a fumble and Cousins recovers at the same time, and still it's 4th and 14. And should you have accepted the penalty, or should you have made it? What was it, 3rd and 18 at the time instead of 2nd and 28? I mean, it still came down to 4th and 14, which is probably what it would have been in the previous case as well. So just, you go back and you watch that game as the Bucs, and you go, how did we lose that game? So now the good news is, no matter what Carolina does, you win next week, you're in first place, and then you just got to win your last 2. I mean, that's the angle that they have to look at for this one. You saw Mike Evans, who's a leader in that locker room, how pissed off he was. I'd imagine he's going to be the guy that's going to back up what Todd Bowles said, because I saw Bowles said he threw the players under the bus. At some point, like, you need accountability, and that was the time to do it. You need your team leaders to back you up, though, to make sure you still have control. So Evans is going to have to come and support Todd Bowles on that one.
Hey, just one more question on the other side of that thing. Kirk Cousins, 3 touchdowns, over 300 yards passing. Does he ever work himself back into a starting job somewhere in his career, do you think? Or is he sort of just back up until he decides to call it quits?
He'll now be what Russell Wilson sort of has been the last couple of years, which is a lower cost option for a team. The problem was Atlanta was holding on to him and saying, you're only going to get him if you're trading for him, and you're going to take on all this money, and you're going to give us good compensation draft-wise in return for him. And teams were like, nah, we're good. But once he becomes available at a lower price, and he's got $10 million guaranteed next year, which is not a lot of money comparatively to the rest of the quarterback market. It's a lot of money to me. But so now that changes the conversation. And now you have a performance like that. Maybe you can stack a couple here down the stretch, and now that makes you potentially affordable for other teams, number one. But number two, what do the Falcons do with you? Because you've got Michael Penix coming off serious knee surgery. Do you want Kirk Cousins still around? Or you could at the very least, and this could be what we did at the combine last year, was talk to the Falcons and talk about these conversations and saying, if you want Kirk Cousins, you got to come strong for him again. So I think we'll probably be in that sort of cycle next year, next offseason, to figure out what's going to happen with Kirk Cousins.
Hell of a week here with the Colts. And I want to point, you had an outstanding tweet as Rivers will be donning the 17 jersey previously by Daniel Jones, obviously injured now, NFL, no problem with that. You did tweet, I guess you could say Rivers was grandfathered in, which outstanding play there. It's a hell of a story. I mean, in our business, we love talking about, the old guy coming back. How does this whole, because it's a great situation he's walking into here. Obviously, he can still play. He's got some familiarity, I do believe, with the playbook and the scheme. But how do you see this whole experiment going here with Rivers and the Colts?
I think he's going to play well. I really do. And I know that there were moments before he signed, really moments throughout, but before he signed, before he finally said, all right, I'm in, he had conversations with the team, with his trusted advisors, people he knew, saying, am I doing this for the right reasons, right? Or am I just doing this to kind of like stoke my ego or see if I can do it? It had to be about a chance of the Lombardi Trophy, which they're in the mix right now. Are they going to win the Super Bowl? Probably not, but they certainly have a chance. Whereas you're not going back and playing for theoretically the Falcons just to get some playing time back in. So that was one. Number two, Riley Leonard's a guy that he's mentored, same high school that he now coaches at, Rivers does. Shane Steichen and he have been extremely close. Shane Steichen, we were talking about if this team collapses, could they fire Shane Steichen? Well, now you could potentially ride to the rescue and make sure that he doesn't and say, hey, there's still a good coach here. There's still a good team here. I can help it out. And you're resetting the clock from a Hall of Fame standpoint, right? That's a big thing. And that was a big thing for him. Because now you're already in sort of a logjam with quarterbacks, Eli Manning, Drew Brees. Now you're adding Aaron Rodgers to the mix as well, potentially, if you're going to be. So it was a big thing for him, and it was a factor. And in the end, he said, and this is what I love. This is what I've told people all week. I love how much Philip Rivers loves the game of football, enough to coach it with these high schoolers, enough to still be in communication with Shane Steichen even before any thought of a comeback, just kind of talking football with him. He's also been a mentor for Sam Darnold, who's going to be the quarterback on the other side of the game on Sunday, and Josh Allen. Somebody sent me a video this week of him before the draft with those guys sitting around and how riveted they were. So Philip Rivers loves football enough that he wouldn't disrespect it. I'll put it to you that way. So I think he's going to come back. And if he felt like after 2 practices, this ain't it, shut it down, he would shut it down.
Yeah.
Because you could still, that clock doesn't start till he's on the active roster for the Hall of Fame I'm talking about. So he's still, but this seems like he's had a good week, and you don't do all this just to have Philip Rivers hold the clipboard.
Looking ahead here to this week, kind of a look ahead to this week question, but overall bigger picture question with the Kansas City Chiefs. They're at home to the Chargers this week. Obviously, the Chiefs are in a spot that they haven't been in a decade, but it's also, it's been such a successful program for a while. I don't know if you go into an offseason sort of blow a lot of stuff up. So how do you expect the Kansas City Chiefs, barring a miracle and finding their way into the playoffs here and going on another crazy run, how do you expect Kansas City sort of unfold into the offseason?
It's a great question because I have known Andy Reid to not rest on his laurels, to not be like, well, we're still one of the top teams in the NFL. And we could have gone, to the Super Bowl or to the playoffs with a couple of breaks here and there. That's not Andy Reid. He doesn't rest on his laurels in that regard throughout the course of his career. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is a transformative. Obviously the Travis Kelce piece of it is going to be what it's going to be, and it's up to Travis to decide if he wants to run this back at all. I know a lot of people around the league are saying this is it. Like he had great production coming back, but it's not the same Travis Kelce. So we'll see what Kelce himself decides. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's some significant changes on this team, whether it's from a personnel standpoint, staffing standpoint. Andy Reid's going to go into this and take a good hard look because he doesn't have much. I'm not saying he doesn't have much time. I mean, just certainly not where he was at the beginning of his career. It's not like you got 30 years ahead of you. I mean, how much more can he possibly do? And he's toyed with the idea of retirement before. So I would not be surprised if this Kansas City Chiefs offseason involves a lot of changes on a lot of different levels, for sure.
Mike, it was great theater from Highmark last week, Bills and Bengals. You kind of feel a bit for the Bengals, what could have been Joe Burrow and all that, but 4-9 now. For the Bills, though, going into Foxborough this weekend, I mean, it's 10 straight now for the Patriots. What's your read on this one? Something's got to give, or do you look for New England to just continue to roll?
I've got this game on Sunday, so I've been talking to people on both sides. I've been digging in. I actually went back and watched the first game because it was closer than I thought. I mean, the Bills went down at the end. They kicked the field goal to tie it, and then the Patriots wound up winning the game. And they could have scored a touchdown there to take the lead, and maybe that whole situation is different there. So I thought they played better than I thought. They made some mistakes early on. They had a fumble on a speed sweep. They had another turnover with Josh Allen threw an interception deep. So there were a lot of opportunities for them to win the game. You go into this one and you know that Mike Vrabel is not going to allow you to make mistakes and still win the game. I mean, that's the way that night was, the Patriots and Drake May's rival. He had some unbelievable throws on the run that night. So Buffalo knows that this is a statement game to say this is still they're not going to win the division, but hey, we're still in this division and we're still a team that you're going to compete with. And they need it obviously for postseason contention. So I expect a much better, not a much better effort. I mean, the effort was there. I expect much better execution from the Bengals on Sunday in this game. And, you know, Stephon Diggs would love to drive a stake into their heart, especially with how he performed in that first game. So that's going to be a big part of it as well.
As always, man, we appreciate the time. Quickly before we let you go, we are doing a draft, a Christmas movie draft today after our show on one of our other shows. If you had the first pick in a Christmas movie draft, what are you taking?
You got to go Christmas Vacation, I guess. Yeah. I mean, that's like, you know, this year, I guess it was a little up for grabs, but I mean, I guess it's kind of like Bijan Robinson. Like you just like, I got to take him. Like I got the first overall pick. I got to take him. Right. It's that kind of thing. There's other movies. Like I love my sleeper, you know, the one I want to grab in the 3rd, 4th round is Scrooged. You know, I want to grab that one at that point. Because that's a great one. I'm a huge Bill Murray fan. But right off the top, if like you draw the number 1 pick, you go, you know, I did all this studying, I did all this work, I've got all these great ideas, and yet I got the one that I got to take Christmas Vacation, you know? So It's a Wonderful Life's probably going to go right behind me. You know, there'll be a little bit of that going on, but I got to take it right off the bat.
Good stuff, man. We appreciate the time. We'll chat next week.
Let me see the rosters when it's done.
It's a 19-round draft, so we'll send you the final.
How many teams?
We got 4 draftees, 19 rounds. We're drafting movies, characters, scenes, villains, Santas.
Now, if somebody says Die Hard, does anybody challenge it?
So here's the thing: there's a category called the controversial Christmas movie.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming if somebody drafts Die Hard, that's where it goes, right, Rick? We'll find out. We've got a commissioner and everything. It's a big thing.
I'm sorry that I didn't think you guys thought this fully through because you clearly did. I underestimated you.
All right, man. We'll see you later.
All right, guys. Good luck.
There you go. That's Mike Garafolo joins us on our Firehouse Subs hotline. All right, so this is interesting. We got some news coming down the pipe here. The Elliot Friedman tweeting just moments ago, this is shaping up to be a very big day. There is word that Edmonton is closing in on a pair of deals, acquiring Tristan Jarry from Pittsburgh and Spencer Stastny from Nashville. We will see how it all unfolds. Many of you are probably like, who the hell is Spencer Stastny? Spencer Stastny is a left shot defenseman who's played 30 games for Nashville this year, has 9 points, played 23 games last year, played 20 games the year before. He's got 81 career games. He's 25 years old, 6 feet, 184. So we will, as Elliot says, we will see how it all unfolds. What's the money on Tristan Jarry? Like, I think you'd be in a pretty good spot between the pipes if you had Tristan Jarry and Stuart Skinner. But what's the money on Jarry? Let's see here.
Boy, oh boy.
Tristan Jarry makes $5.3 million, and he's got 2 more years after this. So there'll have to be some money moving out here in some fashion.
Money in?
Well, I'm wondering if they're bringing in a left shot D-man. Could Kulak's money be going out? Kulak's a pretty serviceable guy. Like, I like Kulak.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to think of how they make the money work. Now, we did hear Chris Johnston earlier on the show today say that December 20th, if you make a trade before December 20th, you can still do double retention.
Yes.
So is there a way that Pittsburgh runs Tristan Jarry through Nashville? Oh, no, that doesn't matter because it's only double retention if you're going to move him again at the deadline. So disregard that. Unless, like, a Nashville's looking at it and somebody they're taking on salary-wise, they can move again prior and do double retention that way or something. But we'll see. We'll see where this goes.
Get the draft bumped for the Spencer Stastny acquisition show.
We'll have to see how that we'll see how that plays out. All right, we'll keep tabs on this. That's Elliot Friedman about 3 minutes ago.
Well, we'll see how it all unfolds, I think is the quote.
Yeah, the Oilers are closing in on a pair of deals.
Closing in.
Tristan Jarry from Pittsburgh, Spencer Stastny from Nashville. He's got nothing going the other way just yet, but we'll see how this goes. Interesting times.
See how it unfolds.
That's exactly what we'll do. 7 o'clock hour has been brought to you by Game Sense. We've got kind of easy trivia. 3 questions too many coming up. Courageous moments for Alberta Blue Cross. Sobeys and Safeway Liquor Beer of the week and a whole lot more coming down the pipe. Let's see here. We need somebody to play kind of easy trivia. We're 63 in a row in the 95.7 Cruise FM era. 63-0. We are going to need somebody to play. Gift certificate to Mr. Mike's is up for grabs. 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. Somebody just said, check Pierre LeBrun's Twitter. He just says, can confirm the Oilers are acquiring goalie Tristan Jarry from the Penguins. All right, so the Edmonton Oilers are going to get their hands on Tristan Jarry. We'll try to get to the bottom of this as we work our way through the third hour of the show. If you want to play kind of easy trivia, 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. Trev15 texts in and says, I need to know your guys' opinions on Jarry because I love the Penguins. I just don't think he's that good of a goalie. This is not a good move in my opinion. There's a reason why the Pens haven't made it anywhere since he's been their goalie. I think he's a part of that reason. So that's in from Trev15. If you want to chime in, 780-218-9999. Library Pat says the Penguins earlier were said to not be willing to retain on Jarry unless they've changed that position. I just don't see this happening. Well, let's see how it sorts itself out. We'll see how it unfolds in the next little bit. If you want to play kind of easy trivia, 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. Let's get to an update right now with Lieutenant Eric. It is brought to you by the fine folks at Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and the surrounding area since 1993. Doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff at Windsor Plywood Leduc.
Well, as you just heard, TSN's Pierre LeBrun reporting the Oilers are acquiring goalie Tristan Jarry from the Pens. No word yet on what might be going out. Elliot Friedman also reporting the Oilers are closing in on a deal for left shot D-man Spencer Stastny from Nashville. Edmonton closing out a 5-game homestand last night with a 4-1 victory over the Wings. They'll embark on a 5-game trip beginning tomorrow in Toronto. Oilers also recalling Max Jones yesterday from Bakersfield as they place Connor Clattenburg and Jack Roslovic on the IR. Jake Wallman also heading to LTIR. Busy night in the NHL. Jacob Fowler, 33 saves in his NHL debut for the Habs. Montreal doubling up Pittsburgh 4-2. Toronto falling at home to the Sharks 3-2 in overtime. Anaheim losing on the road 5-2 to the Islanders. Vegas winning in overtime in Philly 3-2 over the Flyers. Minnesota snapping Dallas's 11-game point streak with a 5-2 victory. Jets have dropped 5 of 6. They fall to Boston 6-3. Avs over the Panthers 6-2. Senators double up Columbus 6-3. Buffalo win in Vancouver 3-2. And the Blues fall in Nashville 7-2 to the Preds. Blues at home to Chicago tonight while Seattle visit Utah. Kirk Cousins tossing 3 touchdowns to Kyle Pitts as the Falcons would escape Tampa with a 29-28 victory over the Buccaneers, dropping the Bucs to 7-7. 7 games in the NBA tonight. Last night, Nikola Jokic had 36 points and 12 boards, leading the Nuggets over the Kings at 136-105. Milwaukee dumping Boston 116-101. Houston winning at home 115-113 over the Clippers. In Jordan Poole returned from injury. 22 points for the Pelicans. They snap a 7-game slide, 143-120 against Portland. NBA Cup semis go tomorrow, 3:30, Knicks and Magic, 7 o'clock, Thunder and Spurs. Raptors back on the court Monday when they visit the Heat. Sports Update brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and the surrounding area since 1993. Doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff at Windsor Plywood Leduc.
Hey everyone, I'm Zach Hyman of the Edmonton Oilers.
She's so tenacious.
Hope you guys enjoy it.
Revving up his engine, listen to the crowd just roar. No reason for tension, Zach is gonna shoot and score. Hyman's in the scoring zone. Right into the scoring zone. Signed for 7 years, now he's playing by McDavid's side. He's got you jumping out of your seat 'cause of that look in his eyes. Hyman's in the scoring zone. He'll take you right into that scoring zone. You know he's gonna score a few. Playing with Connor, it's a top line overload. You'll finally see what he can do. So raise your hands up as high as they can go.
He always said that was a magician's secret.
His energy is contagious.
Playing with an edge, that's what you're gonna see. Taking the next step, 'cause he's no longer with the Leafs. Hyman's in the scoring zone. He'll take you right into that scoring zone. Hyman's in the scoring zone. He'll take you right into that scoring zone. He's a winner, Stuart Skinner. Get on your feet, he can't be beat. He's a winner, Stuart Skinner. Oh, what a treat. Get out your seat. The haters went silent, they've got nothing to say. Real fans are on their feet, applauding his play. He's locking it down between the pipes. He's just shutting the door every night. Other teams, they don't know what to do. So say it with me, his name is Stu. He's your winner, Stuart Skinner. He's not like Luster, we love his duster.
All right, 8:10.
He's a winner, Stuart Skinner.
It is the Nielson Show, brought to you by Weiss Johnson, and the Edmonton Oilers have apparently made a pretty significant trade this morning. The Nielson Show is brought to you by Weiss Johnson.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
780-218-9999. You can text us in the Paris Jewelers inbox. One of your text messages will be the Royal Pizza text of the day. All right, so we've got, Speck tweeted out that Skinner wasn't going to be a part of the deal. Then Rashad tweeted and said he is going to be a part of the deal. Nick Kyprios, 2 minutes ago, says, not sure what is out there, but Skinner and Kulak from the Oilers and a second rounder expected to go to the Penguins.
Stop.
For Tristan Jarry and Sam Poulin.
That's enough.
Tristan Jarry, who, of course, was waived and not claimed by anybody last year. He's got a .909 save percentage so far this year. Last year in 36 games, he had an .893 save percentage. Before that, it was .903, .909, .919, .909, .921. He's got a career .909 save percentage.
On the morning, we're gloating about Stuart Skinner's numbers as of late. Right?
We'll wait for this. So that was from Kyprios 3 minutes ago. We are waiting to see if it's being confirmed by anybody else. But
Callie Bomber just wants it to stop. When you mentioned the second, that's enough. There can't be any more to this. Stop it there.
The Oilers are also trading a third-round pick to the Preds for Spencer Stastny.
Okay.
Third-round pick to the Preds for Spencer Stastny. He's played 80 games in the National Hockey League. What's going on here?
Okay.
So they obviously look at him as a left shot D-man. See, if they're giving up a third-round pick and they're getting Spencer Stastny, you have to think that there's some money being retained through Nashville on Tristan Jarry. Right? You're not giving up a third-round pick for Spencer Stastny, who's been in and out of the minors for the last 4 years. I don't think, especially when picks are so. That's got to be. Nashville's got to be doing something for you there, I think. 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. Trev, your first thoughts on this? We got to get to you right away.
I did hear a long, drawn-out sigh over there.
If that's it for Tristan Jarry, if it's Skinner, Kulak, and a second, that's pretty yikes. The Tristan Jarry was on waivers last year. Like, you could have claimed him for nothing. Just bring him on. Hey, Tristan, you want to join the team? Bring him on. Bring him on then. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, his track record isn't. It's okay. A few years ago, you look above 900 for the most of his career, but last year was a significant downfall. Got sent down to the minors for Pete's sake. I've always been like, if you're going to go get a goalie, go get the goalie, not just a goalie.
A goalie.
Yeah, so I guess that's my thoughts. I don't know. We've seen what the Avs have been able to do. There's been this weird thing of goalies just going to new places recently, and then they're just lights out good. Let's just pray that happens for the sake of Oilers fans and for the Oilers, just because this trade right now, it could age very badly. It could. Like you're sending quite a bit.
It doesn't move the needle for you.
No, not in the slightest. So, not a fan.
All right, 780-218-9999, 780-218-9999. We're going to play kind of easy trivia, then we'll continue with coverage of this trade and see how it all gets locked in together.
And
I need the money puck expected goals. Somebody bring that up while we play trivia. I'm just curious. I'm just curious to see, is that
Well, Jay Fresh tweeting out Tristan Jarry acquired by Edmonton is a goalie.
They got their goalie.
Just that's it.
They got a goalie.
There's no
goalie.
stat showing that he's.
Oh no, they got the card, the projected
What's
world.
the card say?
What do you want? What do you want? Here?
I don't know.
He's 29 years old.
I think he's 30
projected
now.
WAR 54%.
Is that good for goalies? All right, let's play kind of easy trivia for Mr. Mike's.
We might be dealing the draft to Wednesday in exchange for I think futures, hey?
I think we're going to bump the draft to next week, which angers me. Really does. We're going to have to stay on this for the hangout today.
Yeah.
So the Edmonton Oilers trading Stuart Skinner and Kulak and a second to the Pittsburgh Penguins. We'll see if there's more to come on this deal. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. No, straight up. Nashville just tweeted out, we've received a 2027 third-round draft pick from Edmonton for defenseman Spencer Stastny. So the Oilers trade a third-round pick to get Stastny. Somebody tweeted out a picture of the guy wearing the shirt then holding up the same
retweeted
shirt.
that one.
Did you retweet that?
Yeah,
I
it's
see
good.
it. Going from Skinner to Jarry, it's a guy holding up the same shirt that he's wearing.
It's a Christmas.
I don't know. Let's. All right. Well, so Jarry's under contract for the next 2 years as well, at just over $5.5 million. If they're given so they're sending. I don't think Pittsburgh's retaining. They said all along they weren't going to retain. Kulak and Skinner's salaries combined basically meet Tristan Jarry's salary. And then they gave up a second as well. So we'll see if anything's retained coming back from the Penguins, but the salaries would actually line up to make it work. So I'm not sure anything will be retained. And then what's up with the third for Spencer Stastny? That's a weird one for me. For a team that's kind of limited on picks. It's got to tie in a more significant fashion, I think. Anyway, Your reaction, 780-218-9999. If you're watching over on YouTube today, hammer the thumbs up for us. Thank you very much for being here. Let's do kind of easy trivia for Mr. Mike's Steakhouse Casual. Trev, who's playing today?
We've got Library Pat.
All right, Library Pat's going to try to take us to 63-0. Right? Or we are 63-0. He's trying to take us to 64-0. Yeah, okay. Here we go.
69. So
Let's go to Library Pat. Library Pat, you ready to go, man?
I'm ready. How's it going?
Doing all right. What do you think of this Skinner trade?
I don't know, man. I'm with Trev. I think this is a little bit weird.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see how it goes. Trev will start the ticker after we read the first question. Good luck. Here we go. Who had a hat trick for the Oilers last night?
Zachary Bartholomew Hyman.
True or false? Hyman wears number 11.
That's false.
Who is the head coach of the Red Wings?
Todd Grumpy McClellan.
What sport does Kyle Pitts play?
Football.
Who is older, Kirk Cousins or Phillip Rivers?
I don't care.
Didn't need to have it anyway.
And he got it! That is why I did it! At number 5! Are you kidding me? That's right! Who do you think you are? I am! Get it right!
You can't have a newcomer come in and steal the show.
That's happening.
Oh, we've been strong. We're just playing by the rules.
Ooh, you better believe that's happening.
And I was in Miami with my new beach house. Well, it was a couple minutes from the beach.
That's happening.
The first year, we took it to the limit.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
All right, congratulations to Library Pat. He's on the way to Mr. Mike's with kind of easy trivia. Who wants expected goals saved?
Oh, I do.
Goals saved above expected.
Yeah.
This is the ultimate determining factor in this trade. If you are just joining us, if you're on YouTube today, hammer the thumbs up for us, sub to the channel if you haven't already. If you're listening on 95.7 Cruise FM this morning, you can text us your reaction to the reported deal, 780-218-9999. The Edmonton Oilers are sending a third-round pick to Nashville for defenseman Spencer Stastny. And they are sending Stuart Skinner, Kulak, and a second-round pick to the Penguins for Tristan Jarry and Sam Poulin. Sam Poulin, maybe.
If you just key in Kyle Dubas right now on the X, like it's
thinking he went to town. This is
it's pretty celebratory
so
in that.
Poulin, just if he is officially a part of this deal, which has been reported, he has been in the American League this year. He was drafted in the first round 6 years ago and has only played 15 NHL games. So that looks like an American League depth pickup if he is a part of this. Let's get back to these goals saved above expected. We were going to do our Christmas draft today from 9 to 11. That's now officially been bumped. We're going to find a day for it next week. Probably have to be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday because I don't think Reed is around
the 18th,
on the 18th. Can he do the 19th? Because that's just next Friday. We just go straight from our Friday show into a Christmas draft. I got time for that.
I think Reed and Penny's odds to winning are moving up the betting line.
All right, so here are your goals saved above expected. Logan Thompson's first in the league. Sorokin, Swayman, Spencer Knight. Let's scroll down here. These are so here's Tristan Jarry. 16th in the league right now. Sixth at 9.8. Stuart Skinner, 24th in the league at 6.9. So Tristan Jarry, better on the goals saved above expected. What's goals saved above expected per 60? That's what people really want us to see.
Keep going.
Let's see here. Tristan Jarry, 18th. Stuart Skinner, 36th. Interesting. This is going to be a perfect study on, was it always Stuart Skinner's fault? Or will Tristan Jarry come in here and we're looking at it going, man, Tristan Jarry got hung out to dry last night. He should have had it.
A change of scenery deal.
Well, look, a lot of people have been saying that even just a change for the sake of change would help this situation.
Some people are on that side. Some people are against it, I guess. But yes, that's a conversation there.
El Presidente says, and let's get to your text reaction. This is your show. Hit us up in the chat. I know it's moving right now. El Presidente says, not sure I like that trade. You give up a solid defenseman and a goalie that has potential and has been to 2 Stanley Cup finals in the last 2 years for a guy that's been up and down in his career, and last year was a way down year. The other thing with Tristan Jarry, and that's why I said when this rumor first popped up today, I said, man, if they could have Skinner and Jarry, that's a pretty decent 1-2 punch between the pipes, right? But obviously, financially impossible to do because Pittsburgh wasn't going to retain on him, so Skinner had to go the other way in this situation. How many playoff games has Tristan Jarry played? It's definitely got to be less than what Stuart Skinner has played, but
yeah.
I mean, their hope. Tristan Jarry's season fell apart last year to the point where if the Oilers wanted him, they could have got him off waivers for free. And he's had a bounce back here in what I would say is probably a relatively small sample size so far. Like
8 postseason games.
Here's a take from Travis Yost over on Twitter. So the Penguins dump all of Jarry's term for an expiring contract in Skinner, get a second-round pick, and can flip Kulak for another quality pick in 2 months. That's a great deal for the Penguins where they're at this point. Baconator wants to get straight to business. Does Jarry start on Saturday?
Well, I think I saw a Leafs fan in the success they've had against him as of late, hoping that that's the case. So, I don't know.
Stupid Peter texting and says, giving up the 2 picks in these deals doesn't really make sense to me. Dick in Beaumont says, Jarry is injury prone. Dubas is laughing hysterically right now. This text is in from Anthony. Says, have the Oilers ever won or stole a trade? Why are we always on the losing end of these things? Neil is in and says, this trade is all about the knee-jerk reaction of fans wanting Skinner out. I think it's the same for same trade. Maybe it'll work out, but my biggest question is when all this is settled, what is going to happen to the custom closet storage cabinets in Skinner's house for his hats?
That's what we're all thinking.
Yeah, that's a good one. Calbert texts in and says, I watched Jarry lots this year. He's looked great. So that's a positive.
We see you patting the county.
Yeah, stupid Peter says, I still think they need a Pickard upgrade. Cam says the Oilers should trade for Laurent Brossoit and bring the Oil Kings Memorial Cup winning tandem back to town. Luke in Cowtown says, my guess is Jarry gets injured on the flight to Toronto and never plays for Edmonton. Sharpie says, what is Bowman doing? I don't hate the Nashville trade, but Pittsburgh? Woof. I mean, but why are they making the Nashville trade? You've got 3 guys who can play your left side anyway. Right? Whenever Wallman's back healthy, you still got Ekholm, you still got Wallman, you still got Nurse. I know they'll play Wallman over on the other side, so I guess you're giving up a 3rd-round pick for a guy who I guess has been being seasoned in the American League on and off for 4 seasons. Hampton Steve says a 3rd pair defense of Stastny and Emberson is not conducive to providing a good environment for Jarry to succeed. The real Slim Davy texts into the Parish Jewelers inbox today, which is working overtime. The real Slim Davy says, I'm going to puke. Spruce Grove Corey says, this is Chiarelli level dealing. Too many assets given up to make a lateral move in net, as well as acquiring 2 fringe NHL guys in Stastny and Poulin. What's next? A new Koskinen deal? Look. This is this is tough because it's tough to sit here. Like, I would like to hear from the Skinner haters this morning.
Darren's downstairs,
like, where,
by the way.
Oh, is he? Oh,
Arcadia.
if you want to go let in Darren from Arcadia. And he's a big Oilers fan. He'll have some thoughts.
Oh, he'll be fired up, yeah.
Where are the Skinner haters at? That's what I want to know. I want to know what the guys who've been asking for Skinner to be traded for a year and a half, I want to know what your opinion is on this. I'm very curious. Like, I would think Skinner haters are probably ecstatic with this. Tristan Jarry has better stats.
You could have just got rid of him
so
for
far.
nobody, and I think a lot of them would be ecstatic. But again, what's the cost here, right? And change for change's sake, maybe Jarry does. Maybe it is a good thing, and they'll all be proven correct. But and again, just the numbers as of late, it is kind of ironic that today the deal gets done.
The Playbook texts in and says, "Morning, fellas. This move and the price of it tells me that the room, not just management, has completely given up on Skinner." They're saying, look, we have to pay this price. Like, I would assume everybody in that room loved Kulak. So you're moving out another great guy in the room to address the goaltending situation. Obviously, it was a very, very, very pressing need in the minds of management.
Looking to attempt to address the goaltending situation where, again, this isn't a slam dunk addressing of it, correct?
Miranda in YYC. How is it every single time the Oilers management finally takes a step to improve the roster, they absolutely bleep the bed and hamstring the future Oilers team as well? I get that we need to make moves to get value back, but every time they give up valuable assets and we get an absolute dog's breakfast back.
Roll D making comparisons between Skinner and Dubnyk. People want you to get on a Bowman song.
To be determined.
Yeah, I know, but
to be determined, right? Like, I think there's an overreaction when there's obviously going to be an overreaction when you see the price that was paid. Oh my God, Kulak's going with Skinner. Oh, and a second's going with Skinner. And they're giving up a third for another defenseman that, a lot of fans in the area really wouldn't have heard about. But at the same time, we've sat here and watched some morning show comments, and I sit there and watch our postgame show comments for years now, and everybody's always like, get a goalie, trade for goalie, get a goalie. And now they get a goalie who I think is maybe a slight upgrade on Stuart Skinner.
Maybe.
Now they get a goalie, and it's like they pay too much. But I agree with you. I do think they pay too much. But if Pittsburgh... So basically what happened here is the Oilers were trying to get Jarry. They wanted him to retain. So then they probably didn't have to move Kulak, or it could have been Pickard and Kulak and the pick.
Yeah.
But Pittsburgh's like, no, we're not retaining. It's going to have to be Stuart Skinner. It's going to have to be Kulak. It's going to have to be a second. But we'll give this guy that we drafted in 2019, the first round, who hasn't amounted to anything as well. The Wolf is in. It says, go to the Penguins Facebook and read the comments. I don't know which fan base hates this more. This is pure entertainment. I feel less bad. All right, so apparently they're freaking out in Pittsburgh over the deal as well. So I will, we're going to get to a sports update coming up here. Courageous moments. We're going to get into that. We're going to continue with your reaction. Sobeys Safeway Liquor Beer of the Week. Darren from Arcadia is here. He's a huge Oilers fan, so we'll dive into that.
And he can shell out a hot take. Guy's not afraid to get
we'll
fired
find
up
out what he thinks. Garth Vader says Jarry will have great numbers behind this stellar decor. Well, and that's what we're looking at now, right? Like, what about these nights when the Oilers are giving up a bunch of great A's? Does Tristan Jarry bail them out of some situations that Stuart Skinner didn't? And I get Kulak had not had a good start to the year, but I still like Kulak. I thought Kulak was important for this group.
People are talking about playoff Kulak specifically. Lateral movement, man. It's got to be better than what
Barry Getman, and it is. Tristan Jarry moves around the crease better than.
That's why it's funny. This is a lateral move, and the lateral.
I think it's a slight upgrade, maybe more than a slight upgrade, but at a pretty steep price.
That's just it. No, you summed it up perfectly. You summed it up perfectly there.
Barry Getman says, lateral movement or improvement. I think it's an upgrade plus energy in the dressing room because there's a new face between the pipes.
Yeah.
All right. I do want to, you know what? I am going to do this though. I am going to do a special 8 o'clock conch for Stuart Skinner. I mean, he handled a lot of criticism in this market very well, both to his face and on social media.
He did handle it. Yeah.
And, at times the team in front of him didn't help him out as much as they could have. The organization threw him into a position that he simply wasn't ready for because they botched a signing of another goaltender. So it hasn't always been an easy road here for Stuart Skinner, but he seems like an awesome guy Now he's going to have to uproot things and go to Pitt. And then he's a free agent. Pittsburgh's already got 2 other goalies.
Big Uke sees them signing him back. His big head, big brain.
Plot twist.
Yeah.
My God, Uke, you're a genius. Conch for Stewie Skins, eh? All right, your reaction. Keep it coming in over on YouTube. Keep it coming in on the text line. We were going to do our Edmonton Sports Talk Christmas draft today from 9 to 11, but that has been blown out. The hangout will have Matt Iwanek, will have Reed Wilkins still, will have Ben Thompson still. I'm sure a few of us will also pop in there as well. So
Quinn.
Edmonton Sports Talk's going to have you covered. Yeah, Quinn was driving
around. Yeah.
Quinn was supposed to drive Reed in.
She might as well hang out for a bit.
So I'm hoping that she still comes in and hangs
Might
out.
as well.
780-218-9999. This is, now we get to see. Was it Skinner and Pickard, or was it the team and the way they played in front of them? That's about to be determined. And that kind of excites me a little bit to try to get to the bottom of that whole thing. Let's get to a sports update right now. If you're on 95.7 Cruise FM, don't go anywhere. We're going to bring you right back after about 3-4 minutes of commercials. Quick traffic update, which you might need this morning. But let's get to a sports update right now on TuneIn, on iHeart, at EdmontonSportsTalk.com, and, of course, over on YouTube as well. Rick, take it away. What's happening in sports this morning?
Thanks for asking, Dusty. Zach Eddy will be reevaluated in 4 weeks at knee injury.
You know what? It's a big body. They obviously need him. What else you got?
Some big news in the NHL this morning. The Edmonton Oilers sending Stuart Skinner, Brett Kulak, and a second-round pick to Pittsburgh for Tristan Jarry. Also, the Oilers trading a 2027 third-rounder to the Preds.
What? No way.
For left shot D-man Spencer Stastny. Oilers wrapping up a road trip last night, 4-1 over the Red Wings. They're in Toronto tomorrow night to kick off a 5-game trip. Just 2 games in the NHL this evening. Blues home to Chicago, Seattle in Utah. NFL action, Falcons 29-28 over the Bucks, dropping Tampa to 7-7. 7 games in the NBA tonight. The NBA Cup resumes tomorrow. Semifinal action, Knicks and Magic at 3:30, Spurs and Thunder at 7. Raptors back on the court Monday when they visit the Heat. More on the Oilers deals coming up. Sobeys and Safeway Liquor Beer of the week as well. Once again, Oilers sending Stuart Skinner, Brett Kulak, and a second to Pittsburgh for Tristan Jarry. Also trading a 2027 third-rounder to Nashville for left shot defenseman Spencer Stastny.
He's a winner, Stuart Skinner. Get on your feet, he can't be beat. He's a winner, Stuart Skinner. Oh, what a treat. Get out your seat. The haters went silent, they've got nothing to say. Real fans are on their feet applauding his play. He's locking it down between the pipes. He's just shutting the door every night. Other teams, they don't know what to do, so say it with me, his name is Stu. He's a winner, Stuart Skinner. He's a winner, Stuart Skinner. Other teams, they don't know what to do, so say it with me, his name is Stu. He's a winner. He's a winner, Stuart Skinner. Get on your feet, he can't be beat. He's a winner, Stuart Skinner. Oh, what a treat. Get out your seat. The haters went silent, they've got nothing to say. Real fans are on their feet, applauding his play. He's locking it down between the pipes. He's just shutting the door every night. Other teams, they don't know what to do, so say it with me, his name is Stu. He's your winner, Stuart Skinner. He's not like Luster, we love his duster. He's your winner, Stuart Skinner. what to do. So say it with me, his name is Stu. He's a winner, Stuart Skinner. He's not like Luster, we love his duster. He's a winner, Stuart Skinner. The teams, they do know what to do. So say it with me, his name is Stu.
All right, 8:38. Oilers Penguins Tuesday. How about that? It's the Nielson Show brought to you by Chris Johnston, Stuart Skinner, and Kulak, and a second-round pick traded to the Pittsburgh Penguins today. Tristan Jarry coming the other way. Sam Poulin coming the other way. And then Edmonton also sending a third-round pick to Nashville for Spencer Stastny, who's essentially going to be their left shot guy on their third pair. Apparently, he can skate pretty well. He has been up and down in the American Hockey League to this point in his career, sticking around Nashville so far this season. So we'll see how he factors in here for the Edmonton Oilers as well. He's out of the University of Notre Dame, was a fifth-round pick back in 2018.
He's a Yank.
Last year, he split the season between Milwaukee and Nashville, did the same thing the year before and the same thing the year before that. This year, he's been full-time with the Preds, 30 games, has 9 points, and is just -1. It's been a tough year in Nashville. So maybe there's a third pairing upside there for Spencer Stastny to come in here. Then they can continue to play Wallman over on the right side when he returns. And you'll have Stastny and one of Emberson or Regula. With that being said, Emberson or Regula are going to have to be upgraded prior to the deadline, I think, as well.
Absolutely.
So Tristan Jarry is acquired. And your thoughts, 780-218-9999. Changing 300, Trev. Let's keep that moving along here. You can text us if you're listening on 95.7 Cruise FM. Text us at 780-218-9999.
Changing 100.
If you're watching on YouTube today, hammer the thumbs up, sub to the channel. Honest Hansel is in this. Says, all best to Skinner. He needed a change. I hope he becomes Dubnyk 2.0. Horseye says, even Peter Chiarelli is shaking his head at this trade. Herb's host says, did we finally see Kyle Dubas win a trade? Good morning, men. When did the Oilers hire Chiarelli as Bowman's mentor? That's in from the mystery 6 o'clocker. Look, I think Tristan Jarry is an upgrade on Stuart Skinner between the pipes. Okay, now, last year he wasn't. Last year he was worse than Stuart Skinner. So
your upgrade,
it's not an automatic
gap?
It's not automatic. Here's the thing. In this offseason, Stuart Skinner would have been an unrestricted free agent. He could have gone somewhere else, signed a goalie.
Mm-hmm.
What they have done here, and really all that matters, you shouldn't care what I think. You shouldn't care what Eric thinks. You shouldn't think what Trev thinks.
Totally not.
The only person that this matters is Connor McDavid. If Connor McDavid's on board with his deal, Tristan Jarry's now the guy who's got to get him his Stanley Cup in the next 2 years. And if they don't, he might walk. So
say that again.
That's the thing. This is the guy that they have determined is the goaltender who will deliver a Stanley Cup alongside Connor McDavid in the next 2 years, 2.5 years, if you still think they can do it this year. Right? There's going to be they're paying him almost $6 million.
Sure.
They might have money for a backup at a lower level on an upgrade for Pickard.
Yep.
Which I think they'll probably have to do in the offseason. But they have identified Tristan Jarry as the goaltender who, for the rest of the Connor McDavid contract, is the guy that will be between the pipes to help them win a Stanley Cup. So what they've done here is they've taken some business off the table in the offseason as far as going out and finding a goalie. Maybe they were looking at it and saying, you know what, the market for goaltending unrestricted kind of sucks in the offseason anyway.
Yeah.
So, but if you had dreams of Sorokin, that's gone now. Tristan Jarry is the guy for the next couple of seasons, and we'll see how that.
When you read it in that line to Tristan Jarry has been brought in now to take
but he is.
That's a hell of a line.
That's it. If Tristan Jarry's not the guy, Connor McDavid's probably gone. Unless his plan all along was to just give the team a few $1 million and then, hometown discount, and he'll do it again and he'll stay for 8 years because he just loves the city.
Yeah.
But if this one doesn't pan out, you're gonna have a hard time going to him in 2 years and being, now we're gonna get the goalie.
Yep.
So no pressure on Tristan Jarry, but we'll see how this turns out. Intrigued to see what they get from Stastny as just a third pairing guy. 780-218-9999. This one is in first time. Coach Mario has texted in and says, Oilers can't go forward with Pick as the second goalie. Has to be movement there too. No. Ingram for someone else in the G2 spot. Pickard out. Look, this is a pretty significant deal. You don't see a lot of significant hockey deals like this throughout the season. Maybe closer to the deadline, there's another trade or two. I'd be shocked if they're pulling something else off right away. Levi from the Fort says maybe Crosby will follow Jarry. All right. Keep your text messages flying in. Rams fan says it's kind of funny how everyone is so upset about the second round pick. Let's be real. Those don't have as much actual value. No, but you know what they are? You can use them in other trades later on.
Oh,
right?
sure. Yeah,
deadline, second round picks are getting thrown around like crazy.
DVD. Bowman did the impossible. Traded Skinner and upset the city.
Who's that, Van Diest?
DVD. Well,
text. Oh, okay, yeah. Bowman did the impossible. Traded Skinner. Well, but look,
no, but not every.
The numbers this year say Tristan Jarry's an upgrade on Stuart Skinner.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here saying, I love the deals. I think they gave. I hate that Kulak had to go. I hate that Pittsburgh said we're not retaining. You're just like, okay, fine, take Kulak. I would have rather seen a way for them to find Skinner and Jarry and have them retain, and then maybe you send Kulak and Pickard or something. So it's not an ideal situation, but we've been in a market for years now where everybody is calling for something like this to happen.
Right, but you'd probably lean more on the lateral move definition than an. I know the numbers suggest, but overall, I think it's being more viewed as a true lateral move than a more improvement. Fair to say. And again, I get the numbers.
I think
and we'll see. I mean, prove us wrong, prove us right, Tristan Jarry. I mean, it's
look if this just ends up being a lateral movement. It's a massive fail.
No, I know.
And people should probably be fired.
But I think if you naturally lean towards one side this morning, where are you leaning? And I know you had the numbers there, and I get it. But I think most people are kind of gradually fall towards the lateral movement than opposed to a certain for sure slam dunk upgrade.
First of all, my official take is I'm pissed that we're not doing the Christmas draft today. Well, so a horrible timing for a trade.
BC as well.
Second of all, I know a lot of other people are like, just do the draft. We can't do the draft. We can't have people coming here looking for Tristan Jarry trade reaction, and we're sitting there going, I can't believe I got Cousin Eddie in the second round. Like, look, I'm as much as F around guy as anybody, but we gotta go this way today.
I'm taking Stan Bowman as the Grinch next week.
Well, why would you do this?
We're parlaying the draft.
Why would you do this today?
That
You
is the
couldn't do
true
this.
Grinch move.
No, here's how I see it right now. I see it as I think an upgrade in net, but I don't necessarily like the price they had to pay to get it done. I know it's kind of a lame take, but I think it's a slight upgrade in net, and I don't like how much they had to pay to do it. 780-218-9999. Okay, look, we've got lots to get going here.
Hit the music.
Yeah, beer of the week. Let's do it. Let's have a drink, a toast to Stu, and an Oilers fan with beer of the week today. Darren from Arcadia. We'll get his thoughts on this deal here. Hit it, Trev. Let's do it. 6:47 on the Nielson Show. What a morning it has been. Stuart Skinner gone. Brett Kulak gone. Multiple draft picks gone. Tristan Jarry, the Oilers' new number one goaltender.
Spencer Stastny in.
Spencer Stastny in, third pair left D-man. And Poulin probably down to Bako. Haas is in it, says, I was looking forward to Reed ruining the Christmas movie draft. What was Bowman thinking of making that trade today? Early look, we're going to reschedule it for Tuesday.
Okay.
So we'll have a Tuesday Christmas draft. So yeah, be ready for that. The Penguins host the Oilers on Tuesday. Won't have to wait long to see who won that trade. Old Gill says, beer me. I need 1 or 12 after that fleecing. Hell, I think I need a smoke, and I don't even smoke. That comes in from Old Gill today. It is Sobeys Safeway Liquor Beer of the Week today. Hey, how you doing, man?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? You're a hardcore Oilers fan.
I'm a hardcore Oilers fan.
Yeah.
It's no Bill Ranford or Tommy Salo. Yeah, I mean, both expiring contracts, right? So you're giving up maybe a second.
You like it? You don't like it?
I don't understand. We gave up a second and a third today.
Yeah.
So we don't have a pick to the fourth round now. That's the weird one to me. I don't know. We'll see. Jari's proven he's won with good teams. He's been on a bad Pittsburgh team.
Last year they were bad. He was bad last year.
Yeah. I mean, what happens if he gets injured? He's injury prone.
Well, that's I mean,
feel bad for Skinner. Good guy. He's played really well the past 6 games.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been good for
9:39.
Oh yeah, we were talking about numbers early in the morning. Yeah.
Now he's playing well, so it's kind of odd timing, but trade's there. The trade's there.
Yeah, well, they've been talking about trying to upgrade their goaltending. They've been trying to talk about doing it. They attempted to do it today, and we'll see how Tristan Jarry looks behind this Edmonton Oilers club. All right, Darren, let's
Good
get
timing
into it.
to be talking about some beer. So
Yeah, well, I was going to say
drinking something.
we gotta have a couple today. So what'd you bring in here? What do we got?
All right, guys. So the first one is going to be the beer of the week here of Sobeys. It's our brand new Many Splendid Things Vienna Pilsner.
Okay.
Kind of went with some U of A colors on there.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Edmonton vibes.
That's good. Yeah, just slide in a little bit closer to the mic. There we go.
Guys.
All right.
And then I brought you actually some of our new glassware there.
Oh, small batches, big hearts. I love it. Yeah.
So there's a Vienna Pilsner for you there.
Rick, another one here?
Here, Rick, I'll pour it.
You want to pour?
Yeah, I'll pour it. And then,
all right, so this is a brand new beer that we did. It's Vienna Pilsner. I mean, it's a Pilsner, right? So light, refreshing.
Is this kind of unlike anything else you had, or?
We used to have our Dirty Pretty Pilsner, so pretty comparable.
Trev, you want one? Yeah, I think Trev
he's
probably
not going to say no.
Needs
There we
one.
go. Get you one.
As he checks up the Spencer Stastny hockey DB. He's a left D man, that's all I know.
He's a left D man who's a third pair guy.
We finally got a Stastny.
Yeah.
Right?
It's about time, right?
No, wait, did we have Jan Stastny at one point?
Is Jan Stastny somewhere on this team?
I feel like Jan Stastny had a small...
Did he have a brief... Was he here briefly?
He had a Paul Comrie appearance with the Edmonton Oilers.
All right, so tell us a little bit more about this. This is the beer of the week.
Yes, this is the beer of the week at all the Sobeys across Alberta. Man,
3 games. Jan Stastny.
Yeah, exactly. It's Jan Stastny and Paul Comrie.
All right, cheers. Let's say cheers to Stuart Skinner.
Cheers.
Cheers to Stuart Skinner. Best of luck in Pittsburgh and wherever you sign in the off season.
So it's a Pilsner.
Yeah.
Yep. You know, nice little dry finish, a little bitterness there, but
no
sweetness,
tricks.
no tricks.
Yep.
Yeah, no tricks. I was just back home in Ireland there in August, and lots of easy drinking, crushing beers like this. And yeah, we thought Christmas time, we didn't know this trade was coming. Maybe we did. We're good close friends with the Two Mutts podcast.
Okay, yeah.
No, we're not. So we did not know the trade was coming, but yeah, we those poor guys.
All right, where are we going next? What else we got here?
So the Many Splendid Things. I just feel like Arcadia is all about community.
You guys are all about community, yeah.
Yeah, I go out every Wednesday. We bring out food and drinks and clothing to people downtown.
Good for you, man.
I went out last night just because it was so cold. Brought hand warmers and stuff. I'll be out again tonight. So also plug We are looking for donations. You can drop off at Arcadia Brewing.
For like clothing warmers?
Neck warmers,
Okay.
scarves, hand warmers, warm gloves. I go bring that out. I mean, last night I handed out to about 160 people. Now it was about 45 minutes. So yeah,
wow.
All that stuff's really needed down there. So Arcadia's being community. I feel like it's a line from a song, Many Splendid Things, and I just like that. And I'm like, I feel like in the community, it's nice to have many splendid things in our community.
No, it is.
Like,
You're right.
like local talk shows.
Thank you.
Who drink at 9 in the morning too,
lunchtime, pretty
as they look up Spencer's stats.
All right, let's start with Whistling Pig, eh?
The Whistling Pig. You guys have had on the show here before.
Yeah.
The classic Whistling Pig. Easy drinking, low bitterness, a little bit of citrus flavor.
How many
there.
beers do you guys roll in right now? What do you got there? Like,
I think we got like 5 or 6 in cans, but
Okay.
as the can says, small batches, big hearts. We're brewing a lot of new beers on tap. Those aren't in cans, so if you want to try them,
I think everybody kind of knows, but what's the address again of the tavern?
10712, 120th Street. Come crush some beers and some Coliseum seats.
Yeah.
Which is awesome
seats
too.
are a nice touch.
Right?
Yeah,
I think a lot of people know that, but if you don't know, they've got seats from the Coliseum at our.
I got my old section sign, 122 and 118, where the Ford truck was. Always meet at the Ford truck.
Hey, how much do you think they'll miss Kulak in this deal?
He's struggled a bit this year.
He's fallen off a bit, but I don't think he's like washed. I think
He's
there's
not
a bounce
washed, no.
back there for Kulak.
But I mean, I think he's looking for some money this summer. D-men get. I mean, a guy like Gavrikov gets $7 million. What's Kulak?
Yeah,
gonna get?
Kulak will probably do pretty well, and the Penguins could trade him again if they wanted, right?
Absolutely.
Because he's
if we have any draft picks left, we can also get a rental D-man.
that is true. Well, I think they need to do that on the right side.
So we'll see what Spencer. I mean, Wallman must be.
He's going to be a couple weeks still.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's going to be a couple weeks still.
Okay, well,
let's do it. Cheers to Brett Kulak.
Yeah, to Kulak.
Alberta boy.
Yeah.
Good time with
We
you.
just traded all of our local boys, didn't we?
Yeah, Matt Savoy, be worried.
Yeah. Good St. Albert boy. Yeah, and then so you got the Whistling Pig, which I've always had here for you guys before. Got to go back to the West Coast IPA.
Okay.
It's we made a couple little changes to it. We gave it a bit more of a floral note recently. So he's like it's 6%, but like still kind of like not overly hoppy. But this has like above nice little tropical floral notes while you
So
get
so what goes through the process of deciding to add that to it? Like it's missing something?
It's
or-
missing something. Yeah.
okay.
We've kind of had this go back to the West recipe for, it was our 5-year anniversary there a couple weeks ago. And we kind of found like that was it. We kind of wanted to change it up a bit. And we kind of a little bit of a stone fruit floral taste. It's not a fruity beer.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to spice it up a bit like Scotty Bowman thought he needed to do with the roster here today.
All right, let's cheers to Tristan Jarry, the new man in town. Another Stanley Cup on your shoulders.
Welcome back, Tristan Jarry.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, a familiar face there as well.
Do another plug. He works under my friend Phil Daly at First Line Training out in Sherwood Park.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, what's this last one here? What's this one?
And this one's the Likely Lads Lager. I had this in here with you guys last, when was I in playoff time? When I predicted Jeff Skinner would score and didn't even play in the game. And so the lager, it's a lager.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what else to say, guys. It's a lager.
Again, no tricks,
no tricks.
Straight up.
Yeah,
smooth drinking beers.
4.2%. So crush a whole bunch of them. Those are actually on special.
These are
in our tap room.
Okay.
For $10 a 4-pack here in December. So, yeah. See how you're feeling about the trade. Happy or angry about the trade? Come on in, drink.
Yeah, swing on down to Arcadia and talk about it.
Exactly.
Cash
Okay,
it
well,
out.
let's crush. Toast to next week's Christmas draft.
Well,
There
yeah,
you
sure.
go.
Bumped away from this one, yeah.
Who's the potential first overall pick in the Christmas draft?
Well, I hold
He's got the first
overall,
pick.
So
So-
I won't show my hand too much here, but
Kevin McAllister's up there.
oh, okay. Yeah, well, he's on the list. Yeah,
Needs to draft
where
a
would you
character.
go?
Would you do a movie
Where
or a
would you
character?
go? Yeah,
Oh, we're
'Cause we do
figuring out
both.
characters.
Characters and movies.
yeah. So what would you if you had first overall? Where are you going?
I think you got to go with Kevin McAllister and Home Alone, just because there's the two of them. Home Alone 1 and 2 are both great. You go John McClane. But at the same time, there's only one Christmas Die Hard movie.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Awesome seeing you again.
Hey,
Thanks
guys,
for coming
good
in.
to see you.
And give the address again. And we're talking about the donations because you're taking it's awesome.
Yeah.
So if you got sweaters, mitts, whatever, where can they drop them off?
We're located 10712 Manchester, 120th Street, Manchester Square. Hard to miss, right in the corner by the fountain. Yeah, right now we're taking, bringing hand warmers. Costco's a great place. Warm socks, warm gloves, neck warmers, scarves. All that is greatly appreciated.
Good stuff, man. Great seeing you. We'll let you slide out. We'll wrap up the show here.
Bye, guys. Merry Christmas.
This is awesome. I mean, Darren's a great dude. Many of you know Arcadia already.
One of the best patios in the city.
It's just awesome. Hernan's there all the time.
Oh, it's great.
He loves it. And big news. It was great having a hardcore Oilers fan in on the day that they make the trade. Tristan Jarry acquired Stuart Skinner and Kulak going the other way. That's the bulk of it right there.
We still
got lots to get to. So
included in that though is Sam Poulin, forward, coming back to Edmonton with Jarry.
Yeah. But he's
I know
hasn't really stuck around yet. So I don't know. Maybe that'll end up being something there. All right, let's get to your Marmot Basin snow report here on a Friday morning. Sampling.
So stoked. Like, winter's here. I'm stoked. You stoked?
I'm stoked.
Just so stoked.
Yes.
I mean, it came down last night, what, a good 5 inches?
Last night, I think so. Something like that, and a couple feet the day before.
You've got a 5-foot base with 5 inches of freshie on top.
It's your Marmot Basin snow report, and it's looking a lot like a ski town in Jasper right now. Consistent snow all week. The mountain is in great shape. Excellent temperatures are forecasted over the weekend. Lots of terrain open. Come and get it before the holidays. Best deals of the season are still happening. Kids ski free, discounted family packages, bonus perks, escape card holders. Check out the website for all the details at skimarmot.com. Skimarmot.com.
Sampling.
Are they saying Sampling? Is that what it is?
That's what he's saying. But yeah, they had it.
Sampling.
My day.
All right. There you go. That's your Marmot Basin snow report. Trev, here's what we're going to do. I want to get 95.7 back over to the music. So we're going to send you away on 95.7, get you back to Sweet Tunes. We're going to wrap the show on YouTube and tune in on iHeart. Then we'll get over to the hangout. We talked about doing this if we had a show that was running a little bit longer. So if you are listening on 95.7 Cruise FM and you want the sports talk to continue, slide on over. We are on iHeart. We are on TuneIn. We are on YouTube. It's all free. Pop on over and listen. We've got Reed Wilkins and Matt Awanek and Benny all locked in on the hangout. I'm sure a few of us will be popping in there a little bit as well to talk about this massive trade today. So yes, if you're on YouTube, turn on autoplay. That'll take you on over. If you're on 95.7, that's where the fun will continue here on Edmonton Sports Talk all throughout what is a pretty significant day for the Edmonton Oilers here now. But thank you for listening on 95.7 Cruise FM. We'll be back on Monday. All right, the show continues.
Now we can swear.
Now, can you effing believe this trade? Holy shit! I can't believe what happened.
Where's the Tylenol?
No, look, we're going to get into the wrap. And then Maddie, just so you know, hangout's going to be a couple minutes late. Sorry. Let's get into the wrap for William Huff. If you want your place to look as good as ours, get it done at William Huff. Hey, how about we mix in this as well? The Alberta Blue Cross Courageous Moment.
Yes.
Little Stanley Bowman.
Little Stanley Bowman.
Well, if you're talking about courageous moments.
He wrote to Santa.
He did. We'll have Santa letters on Monday's show.
Oh, baby.
This is history. This is the first time that we've continued the show on YouTube and TuneIn and iHeart after sending people. I feel loosey-goosey
I feel all
now.
weird. Yeah.
Hey, we're back, baby. Eric, take your shirt off.
I'll take my pants off.
It's the Alberta Blue Cross Courageous Moment. Every great play starts with courage. Alberta Blue Cross is proud to support Albertans through all of life's meaningful moments. You know where I was going to go was Benny producing the postgame show from his dad's and mom's kitchen table
Pretty good
last
setup
night.
there, yeah.
Yeah. Good work, Benny. We had a planned power outage here at the whole building last night, and Benny did the show from his parents' kitchen.
It's not easy. It's not easy to do that, to produce the whole show on the laptop there.
Yeah,
So,
I'm starting to think he's pretty good.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he'll be in on the hangout today as well. So, that's going to be up. Get that hangout ready to go. We'll send it right over to you guys. Keep everybody kicking around here. Oh, there's Benny. Yeah, good job, man.
Ah, shit.
I didn't want him to hear. Last thing we need is confidence going to his head before the draft on Tuesday.
We'll have the party tonight.
All right, what did we learn on the show today?
What did we learn on the show today?
Edie's coming back 4 weeks from now.
Who?
Zach Edie.
Yeah. He had the knee thing. Yeah.
What
That's,
that?
that's pretty much it. I don't know.
What else
you
did
got
we learn?
anything?
Trev, what'd you learn?
Well, we moved the draft.
All right, we moved the draft to
I don't know,
Tuesday.
yeah.
I learned CJ, Chris Johnston, his fantasy team is, he had a really good team, 11-3.
No, he's worried about losing.
Tough.
But he is worried, but.
Oh, and Stuart Skinner got traded along with Kulak in a second.
No. They didn't get the Oilers acquired.
Oh, the Oilers acquired Tristan Jarry
and Stastny.
Saint-Poulin. And Stastny. Yeah. Massive deal.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'll say this. Tristan Jarry moves around the net more like a National Hockey League goalie than Stuart Skinner does.
Yes.
I agree.
I think it's a slight up at worst. I think it's a slight upgrade in net. But I don't like the price that they had to pay to get it done. But we'll hear what the guys have to say coming up on the hangout today. Look, man, we extend the show here. We got to get to 12 days of Christmas still. Sound of the day. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, of course. We want it. Sound of the day. Let's do it. Lieutenant Eric's
boy, oh boy.
12 days of Christmas. Sound of the day.
On the first day of Christmas, EST gave to me the thermostat at 25 degrees. On the second day of Christmas, EST gave to me too many pizzas and the thermostat at 25 degrees. On the third day of Christmas, EST gave to me 3-piece Popeyes chicken, too many pizzas, and the thermostat at 25 degrees. On the fourth day of Christmas, EST gave to me 4 drafties drafting, not today, 3-piece Popeyes chicken, too many pizzas, and the thermostat at 25 degrees. On the fifth day of Christmas, EST gave to me 5 lock shop hosts, Dusty's in today. 4 drafties drafting, 3-piece Popeyes chicken, too many pizzas, and the thermostat at 25 degrees. On the 6th day of Christmas, EST gave to me 6 sevens. 5 lock shop hosts, sometimes Dusty, including today. 4 drafties drafting on today. 3-piece Popeyes chicken, too many pizzas, and the thermostat at 25 degrees. On the 7th day of Christmas, EST gave to me 7, 6, 7, 6 sevens. 5 lock shop hosts, Dusty's on today. 4 drafties drafting on today. 3-piece Popeyes chicken, too many pizzas, and the thermostat at 25 degrees.
A musical masterpiece. A musical masterpiece. All right, I don't even know how to find the text of the day today.
Well,
the Paris Jewelers inbox has just been hammered. What was the one that Vance Van Vandervan sent in pre-trade?
Oh, yeah,
Remember
okay.
we laughed at that one. Look up Vance Van
take
Vandervan.
up that one, yeah. DVD had the good one where Stan Bowman.
Wait, what was the DVD one? What was that's the text of the day.
You want to go with that one?
Yeah, well, post-trade.
Vance Van Vandervan stolen.
Oh,
he just stolen out of there.
What was the DVD one?
Bowman did the impossible. Traded Skinner and upset the fan base all in one day.
That is tough.
Yeah, Vance Van Vandervan. I just
Still the text of the day.
DVD stole the text of the day. I can't find the Vance. It's too late. The inbox has been obliterated.
Yeah, I
can't go back.
It's been a tough one. Hey, portions of the show today brought to you by Hammer Injury Law as well. If you were driving today and you heard the news of the Skinner trade and you got in an accident, serious injuries need a hammer. Visit hammerinjurylaw.ca. Yeah,
Have a
visit their
number?
Facebook. It's today, Friday?
Yeah.
Today on their Facebook and Instagram pages, free law tips. Frequently asked questions every Friday.
I like that.
Visit hammerdrewlaw.ca or call 1-855-98-HAMMER.
Again.
1-855-98-HAMMER.
Again.
1-855-98-HAMMER. All right. Congratulations to DVD. You won text of the day. We are not going anywhere. We're going to turn on autoplay. Changing 400, Trev. Beautiful. Turn on autoplay. That'll take it right over to the hangout. The trade talk will continue for the next 2 hours exclusively. Reed Wilkins is in. Benny Thompson, who does a pre and post game with Tommy, he's in, and Matt Iwanek is in, and maybe we'll pop in a little bit as well. It's going to be a great hangout coming up. Turn on autoplay if you're listening on TuneIn or iHeart, EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Don't go anywhere. We will have the hangout and trade discussion continuing. Stuart, wow. Tristan Jarry, now the man between the pipes. Stuart Skinner and Kulak, gone.
See ya later, Stuart Skinner.
I'll have a song for Jarry by next Wednesday.
People wanting a Bowman song cooked
Can
up
you
soon,
imagine
too,
if Skinner shuts out the Oilers in Pittsburgh on Tuesday?
I can.
Oh, my God. If the Oilers don't score 8 on them, I'm going to say this trade's a farce. That's going to do it for us. Turn on autoplay. Hangout's coming up next. For you two, Trev, Lieutenant Eric, I'm Dustin Nielsen. I'll talk to you on the Lock Shop at 11 o'clock today. Take it easy.